started off very professional. I fear that
and now looks
Tobler's
haggard.
Yeah.
Haggard and kind of...
Tobler might start to fucking get high on his own supply.
He used to have, like, his shoulders back, but, like, every month his shoulders come.
Yeah.
And he shrivels further into himself.
Yeah. Are we back on, Tommy?
Do you reckon he smells his own farts?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Huh?
That's something he would do.
We should be back now, punters, dribblers. Sorry, just working on latency problems. You wouldn't get it, but just know that latency was the problem.
You know what it is? When you're at the top of the mountain, it's hard to get reception.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always said that. Like, do you reckon you can get reception on the top of Mount Everest? Because you can't.
No, you can't. Trust me. No 5G up there.
Nah, bro.
No 5G up there.
The fact that we're getting any is impressive.
I know. Look, we're going above and beyond. Denon, did you happen to catch the footy on Thursday night? Did you happen to catch the footy on Thursday night?
Look, I had a squeeze.
Did you like what you saw?
Yeah, look, I only saw the first half, so...
You know they're calling it the greatest wet weather win of all time.
Yep.
Okay. Look, it was.
That's what
solid.
they're calling it, though. That's a pretty impressive feat to hold.
Look, I thought there was a few tough calls against the Knights at crucial times.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, is that what you thought?
Yeah.
Is that what you thought? Because good judges, like really good judges, disagree with you.
Look, maybe because you're at the game, you didn't see the same angles that I saw. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I saw? I saw a football side go out there without Tommy, without Cola,
Okay.
and get the job done in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
Put 30 on them.
That's okay.
Behind enemy lines.
Look, was it a solid win?
Yes.
Yes. The greatest wet weather win of all time? I think that's arguable.
That's what good judges are saying, though. I'm not saying that.
Okay. What about your just layman judges, the punter and the dribbler?
I think the punter and the dribbler say the same thing. People I'm running into in the street are all saying the same thing.
What, about the quality of the wet weather win?
Well, just saying it's the greatest wet weather win of all time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. That's what people are saying.
It's not us, dude.
I'm
We
not going
aren't
to shoot the messenger.
Well, we aren't pushing that narrative.
That's not how I operate.
The chat around the water coolers is that Manly are going to win the comp.
On the Friday, you reckon? That's the water cooler chat was just fucking...
Dude, the
Manly
water coolers on Friday were getting pumped.
Yeah, they were.
With Manly content.
Okay. Look, water coolers, is that a thing anymore? Like sitting around and talking around
Maybe
the water
like
cooler?
post-COVID it's not, only because it's like, hey, you need to sort of like, stay 1.5 meters away from everyone. You can't sort of hang around the water cooler.
Bring your own water bottle kind of stuff.
Maybe you start a WhatsApp group called the Water Cooler Chat, and it's just like an office thing
a
where
good
you can
podcast
all...
name.
Well, it is.
The water cooler. Well,
Why don't you think water coolers are things? People still drink water.
I'm just posing the question. I don't know. You can convince me either way, to be honest.
I saw a water cooler the other day in the wild.
Did you?
Yep. Went to my skin specialist. You get a once-over. Well, you picked me up in a truck.
I did.
That was actually a fridge.
Fridge truck.
And they had a water cooler in the foyer. Opted not to have one.
Why?
But, I don't know, dude. You know what? There was a lot of people in there. It was quite low to the ground. Like, I think I'd have to bend, like, my back's not what it was.
Do you reckon a dick's touched it because it's, like, low to the ground?
I mean...
like, just grazed by?
No, it's in the corner of a room. You'd have to make an effort to get your dick to touch it.
Where were you? You could have been at some strange...
Well, I was at a skin specialist, so I'd hope that he's not, after hours, just going and rubbing his hog on stuff.
But you can't be sure that he wasn't.
Yeah.
We can't rule that out.
Do you have evidence that that hasn't happened before?
Listen, I cannot definitively rule out that as a possibility, which is, concerning. But I will say what I did like about it was it had room temp water and chilled in the same dispenser, which I thought was eyes up.
Yeah, that's thinking of all people. All kinds of people.
Unless someone wants, do you know what? Not all people. A cousin of mine, who will remain nameless, used to date a gentleman who would drink warm water.
That's psycho
Like
stuff.
not tea, not just a glass of... Like,
How warm?
No, like tea, like hot water.
That's serial killer stuff.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's how they'd hydrate themselves.
It was like if everyone was having a tea, he would have a hot water. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Is no one's... Like, I'm sure people were batting eyelids, but not enough eyelids were being batted
Yeah.
at the fact that this dude was just living off hot water.
Because think about this. He rolls up, first time he meets the family, and they bring out, oh, would you like some water? They bring out cold water. He says, oh, actually, could I get some hot water,
Could
please?
you boil that, please?
That's automatic red flag.
Yeah, like you're
dating my
a
daughter.
sick fuck.
Yeah.
I don't trust people that drink water that isn't chilled, like over chilled water.
Yeah. I'm also a bit skeptical of people who say that water is not nice. That's strange to me.
Water can be unbelievable.
Water, think about how many times you drink water and you're not sick of it.
That's a good point.
Do you know? Like, it's the only thing in the world that you ingest into your body that you can't get sick of.
That's a pretty good. I've never thought of it that way.
The only time I don't like water is if I'm hungover and it's warm.
That's just that's even worse.
You're not.
temperature.
You like. See, I'm a bit more of a room temperature operator.
I'm not. I need it chilled. I love ice and stuff. I love it.
I think I have sensitive teeth, and if it's too cold.
Have you been to the dentist lately?
Dude, I went to the dentist the other day. He said that I got a clean bill of health in terms of the fillings and shit. I'm all good.
Yeah.
But I have got my mouth is chipped beyond belief.
We talked about this. You should have got veneers. That's what we did.
Yeah, I can't afford veneers.
Look, I think you should do a veneer merch drop. Let everyone know that if you get enough sales, you'll get veneers. I think you should do that.
And
I think the punter and dribbler would get around that.
Should it be a T-shirt with
what
just
would I
some
get?
huge teeth? Well, dude, you get me with $1 million smile.
Look, you've got a full head of hair.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm missing out then.
Look, maybe you do a drop after of something that you need.
I'd love you to
need a
get
unique.
giant veneers.
Well, no, I don't want to get
really big
You've
ones.
got, maybe
I don't want to
you're
get
happy.
huge ones.
But I want you to get huge
Yeah, I
ones
do
because
too.
I wouldn't get over it. It'd be fucking hilarious. And every time I looked at you, I'd be like, you look absurd.
So is that the only way we can do a veneer merch drop is if I get huge veneers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like-
Then I'll agree to it.
Okay.
Because you'll be getting huge veneers and I won't get anything, but I'll also get
I'll
joy.
look like Luna Park.
Yeah.
So let us know.
That's what the merch show would be. It'd be a T-shirt of my face as the Luna Park smile guy.
Oh, that's actually not bad. That would be, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
I wouldn't.
Mate, buy this and I'll look like this guy.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
like that.
gonna. Yeah, but
I
I'm
like
not.
that.
I'm not gonna do that though.
Why? Because you're vain.
Yeah, vain.
Well, I feel like it'd be more vain to get veneers. I'm happy with
Look,
fucking chipped teeth.
You've forgotten your roots. You care about the way you look now, whereas Tom 5 years ago clearly didn't care.
Hey, whoa.
5 years ago? 5 months ago?
What the fuck? No.
Just saying,
No, look, I mean,
Tom recently.
yeah, new Tom.
fame's got to him.
Listen, my teeth are a problem. I'm not going to get them fixed with veneers unless they're tasteful.
Has fame got to you?
Definitely not.
I mean, you
fame.
literally just interviewed the guy that's about to go punch the Korean zombie in the head.
I
He's
know.
been commenting on our photos and shit, but he won't follow us.
Yeah, he won't follow us, but he's
Won't follow
commenting.
you?
We're like, what the fuck, dude?
You got to build it up.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like we built it up. I tricked him into choking me out. I shook his hands the wrong way.
I honestly don't know if he follows me, and I consider us good friends. So I wouldn't.
That, you know what? If he doesn't follow you,
he
then
said
that's
he didn't know who
offensive.
you were when we were down there.
Yeah, he said bloke in
never heard of him.
a who?
Oh, okay.
Den and who?
Look, it's all right.
Bloke in a what now?
My love for him is unconditional. He doesn't need to love me for me to love him. Okay, he does follow me. So
Well, there you go. That's
Okay.
okay. I was trying to help you there.
Now, do we need to let the punter and the dribbler know where we're up to in the stream?
Yes, we do, because there is just a natural delay that is just part of streaming punters dribblers. I believe Tobler's going to have a round clock pop up on the TV so you can sync it, which is really cutting edge tech.
Is that what Tobler's doing?
Yep, we got a thumbs up back there from Tobler.
Proud of you, Tobler.
Keep an eye on the old chats as well from these dribblers if there's any. That's how we found out about the latency lag.
Is that been fixed?
I believe it's been fixed. Shout out to Tobler for quickly rectifying a situation.
Proud of you, bro.
Really proud of him.
We got a smaller TV than you, Den, because we knew that if we got a bigger one, you'd feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, we didn't want to step
you're
on your toes and be like,
you'd feel
sorry,
insecure and shit about it.
Okay. Look, I appreciate it. I don't know if I would have felt insecure, but
but we weren't sure whether you would or not.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
But you
it's a
give off that vibe that
like
you
if
would.
we were like, dude, sorry, we got a 110-inch TV. Like, is that all right?
yeah. Look, the crazy thing is, there's actually blokes out there that would get stung about a smaller TV. That's the crazy part.
Yes, those people exist.
Yeah.
But this is a
Look,
great TV. This is a great setup. I got to admit, boys, I love it. What's crazy is when you've even, I know this is going to sound stupid, but you could even have a second floor if you wanted to, build something up. I know you.
I've never even thought about that as a possibility, and I just immediately am now going to have that in my mind. I don't know what, but it just I don't know if we'll ever have the need for it. We probably won't be allowed, but
That's where Tobler can live.
Well,
We'll build him a little bed up there.
Yeah.
And so you never have to leave.
the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
intentionally make it real high to the ceiling, even though you've got heaps of room to make it.
Yeah. So his nose
He's got to hunch over the whole time.
Yeah.
But a little den up there, I reckon it'd be pretty cool. A little den up there, have a little kip.
Yeah, that'd be nice, actually. I think that'd be nice. Hey, Tobler, can you control where that fiver sits on the screen? Yeah, cool. Put it in bottom right, I reckon. In white, if you can.
But that moustache, holy shit.
Dude, that's a great moustache. I've tried to grow a moustache before, but there's a tipping point where it's like you've got to really commit to get it to that long.
It's almost...
There's like a Movember moustache,
Yeah.
and then there's like, this guy is a moustache guy.
Yeah, he's a moustache guy. A Regan Kang Bull Gillard operator.
Some people just look better with moustaches than other people.
Yeah.
I think that I look like a bit of a sicko with a moustache.
I actually reckon you'd look good, dude. I get like Starsky and Hutch vibes.
Oh, you reckon I should rock one?
I reckon you could do it.
I think you'd have to play the
You
whole
grow a
look,
good
though.
one, Will.
Willie, yeah, my brother's here off camera. Shout out to Willie B. He can get a fucking great beard as well. As my younger brother, having a better beard just from the jump, it always really fucked me up.
Do you
But
reckon,
now I've just
do you
learned
reckon
to
he got all the
accept
testosterone, or is that...
Dude, 100%. You should he's bigger and stronger and
Damn.
just bigger naturally and not like fat bigger, like
sucks.
thick, you know?
That sucks.
Strong.
So you got all the estrogen, he got all the testosterone.
Well, I don't know about all of the estrogen, but I certainly got a nice mix of both. Whereas he's much more of a man.
That's, I guess, debatable.
Well, he's a big, strong boy.
No, I mean about the good mix of both.
Look, it is up for debate.
I think you got a fair bit of estrogen.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think you're leaning more on the estrogen
Don't
side.
you guys come on here and start fucking, spouting off that sort of rhetoric.
No, we love you. Like, you're
What
our
do you
mate.
mean? One of our best mates of all time.
I love
You're all time for us.
estrogen.
Yeah,
So,
but we love you. See, you're not getting it.
No,
we
no.
like that you have heaps of estrogen.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that's a
it.
positive
That's
for
a
us.
positive.
Good. Okay, well, thank you.
That
I
makes you
appreciate
more
that.
palatable.
Boom.
Now, we've got a fight's about to start here. Thank Christ.
Do you reckon they sign blokes based on
Moustache.
how many tattoos they've got?
I reckon he's been signed a moustache.
Yeah, I think that's a moustache-based signing for sure.
You going, bro?
D or Dave.
We've got another moustache man right behind us.
Oh, yeah, D or Dave. There you go.
Vince Pickle could play like either a cop or a serial killer.
Yeah,
But there's no
Vince
in between.
Pickle and Mark O. Madsen.
Vince Pickle
What a name.
would make a great cop,
That moustache?
but I think he'd be prepared to do the dirty stuff. Don't you reckon?
Absolutely.
He'd roll his sleeves up.
He's like in True Detective. He'd be one of those guys doing like weird shit.
Still
But
haven't
really
seen
good
True
at his job.
Detective.
You haven't seen True Detective?
No.
Dude.
The
I
third
know.
season, I think the second season's shit, but the first and third,
First is unbelievable.
First is one of the greatest
Second's
series ever.
awful.
Yeah.
Third's
pretty good.
good.
Yeah.
I was disappointed to hear the second season was shit as well because it had Vince Vaughn in there, who's one of the great.
It's
Look at the graphics Tobler's throwing up here. They are some of the great graphics all time.
I'll have a look.
Dude, that is so funny. Looks like an old Sega or something.
love it, bro.
Love it.
Absolutely love it.
And yeah, this clock should be able to allow the punter and the dribbler to sync where we're all at. As we said, 20-second lag. Can't help it. That is the internet.
Nah, take it up with YouTube.
Take it up with YouTube because the internet here is rock solid.
It's a YouTube issue.
Yeah, you can see.
I
You
think
watch
it's
this
still,
internet.
for me, it's still like just stop, start,
Do
stop,
we still have
start.
latency issues?
Yes, I think we do. For me, it's still doing it.
Have we got latency issues, punters and dribblers?
We do. Look.
Yeah.
Go. Is that live? Yeah.
Yeah, lagging into the core of the earth. To the core of the earth. 9 bit per second, I reckon.
9 what?
9 bit per second.
9 bit per second. Tobler will fix that.
We'll fix that up good and proper. This guy. They are quite small, aren't they? There was meant to be Kelvin Gastelum versus someone.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what happened to him, but he's dropped out.
So Pykel got the call up.
Pykel, not to be, not Pickle. Is that what we've realised?
Well, I don't know. It
Or is it Pichel?
It could be Pichel. Could be Pichel. Or Pitchell.
Pitchell? It could be. Pickle, Pykel, Pichel,
Pitchell.
Pitchell. That's probably it.
Pikel.
Pikel.
I like Pikel.
My Bella's sister put this in this group chat we're in, tweet, and I found it hilarious. The tweet was, "What if Tim was short for Timberly and Kim was short for Kimothy? What then?"
What then?
Timberley. Timberley. Yeah, good.
Shout out to the Timberleys out there.
Look, Timberleys have got a bad run because if you, the whole time you've lived, people have been calling you Timothy instead of Timberley, that'd be fucked. That'd be a bad existence.
Timberley. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at Timberley.
I actually like it. Might have my son Timberley.
Timberley Camp?
Timberley Kemp. That's a footy player.
He's a footy player.
Yeah.
Oh, Timberley Camp is a rugby league player for sure.
Timberley Camp would be one of the great footy players of all time.
Yeah.
TK.
TK.
Yeah, TK, Timberley Camp.
Timberley Kemp. Look, it's. I'll go back to the missus. We'll have a discussion. I'll put it on the table. See what happens.
I reckon he'd be a really good Queensland Cup player.
Look, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Q Cup, not easy. Not easy.
Not easy.
And they're like, that's where nut truckers go to live and die. Live and die.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
It's a great thing.
You know, it's almost, it's natural habitat. You want someone, it's like when they release tigers back into their natural habitat. A nut trucker towards the end of his career gets released back into Q Cup.
Yep.
Kills it.
Yep.
Retires a local hero.
Yep. Always drinks for free.
Drinks for free. Never has any beer. Never paid for a beer in his life after age 25.
Yep.
I think that's a good. That's kind of riding off into the sunset.
You always see him down at the shops, you know, buying milk, buying the paper.
Is this Timberley?
This is a nut trucker who's retired from the game.
Oh yeah, dude. There was one in.
Who won a couple of local comps and everyone reveres him.
We met a nut trucker in Newcastle when we were down there for Manly's famous wet weather victory. I think it was 30-6, the score from memory. But there was a dude in one of the pubs there. God, fuck, I can't remember his name. It's like someone Graham. I think he's the only player to have a 100% win record with Manly and Newcastle. And that was one game for each club. But he was pointed out to us by the local publican. He was a good guy. He spat in my mouth once, not intentionally, but it did get in there.
When was that?
That was at the first pub we went to before we went to the game.
Right, I don't believe I met that gentleman.
No, you might have for a second, but he certainly got a big bunch of spit into the old mouth, which was tough.
So what, he gollied
Oh, no, he didn't golly in my mouth.
Look, there's got to draw your attention to something, boys. There's a lot of rhetoric about my feet. Is this disrespectful to rock up in thongs or?
Oh, Dave has never worn shoes around us in 2 years now, so no, I think it's okay.
Dave's first day on the job, he came without shoes.
Okay. You know what? Wait,
Yeah.
This is.
He was like, I forgot them. We're like, sure.
He literally forgot shoes. He was walking along the street with no shoes
It was
on.
winter.
Bro, I hired a manager for my bar, this was years ago, and within the first week of the job, he rocked up in thongs and thought it was appropriate in a bar, and he was our manager.
Right, yeah, you can't rock thongs in a bar.
And I was like, are you wearing thongs? He's like, yeah, it's like cruisy. And I was like,
Have you ever managed a bar before, bro?
bar, bro, why are you wearing thongs for? That's disgusting.
Not only disgusting, if you break glass and then have like fucking slice your feet open.
Are you wearing thongs, bro? Yeah, bro.
It's like also,
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so you bring out your meal, you got big burger, chips, and he's walking out in thongs. Do you know what I mean?
Did you send him home?
I made him get shoes on. I was like, bro, you can't be rocking up in thongs. Like,
No, you can't.
Jeez. Like, in what world have you ever managed a bar in thongs?
Yeah.
What jobs are like there? I guess there'd be a few jobs that are sweet with thongs, but most I'd say that aren't cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Including podcasting.
Well, look, I don't mind podcasting in thongs. Obviously, Kempy's disrespected us with our first live stream, but
Look, if I keep these on the whole time, is that a better look for the people?
I don't know if it's better to have no shoes on.
Look, I just think that there's a lot of rhetoric about me feet, and it's made me not uncomfortable, but have I misjudged the situation? I thought I was coming to unwind my hair.
No, look, I think what I'm actually more grateful about is that since the last time I've seen you without shoes on, you have tanned your ankles.
Yes.
Was that a conscious decision?
It is because
They were fucked up before.
they were. I mean, look,
They were fucked. That was a problem.
Yeah, it was a problem.
That sock tan was no joke.
It was no joke. Now, and I'm always sitting there going, imagine my missus, like, I get naked, and she looks down, and she's like, what the fuck is going on down there?
Yeah.
And she's still with me. She's still with me. Through
Yeah,
the
that's
sock tan.
shocking. Well, she must have thought you were just constantly wearing them. She must have been like, man, this guy just wears socks non-stop.
She must have thought I was a sock operator in bed.
Yeah, you're a
which
sock
is
guy.
very
Sex with
strange.
socks on.
Are you a sock operator or no?
No.
I want to know in the chat, is anyone a sock operator? Like, as in goes to bed with socks on and also, gets on the tools.
I can't go to bed with socks on. I definitely can't get on the job with socks on. That's to me is,
What about shoes on?
well, it depends if you need grip.
Oh, Jesus. What do you need grip for
Grip?
what?
I'm saying that would be the only reason I would wear them. I'm not saying that I wear them so that I can have grip.
Jesus.
You're asking me when would you wear them?
You're like trying to...
So you put
Pounder through a wall?
so if you need more grip, you'll put your shoes on.
Why wouldn't you?
What about the power coming out of Tommy?
Well,
Needs a bit more grip.
if you need the grip,
Holy shit. Fucking hell.
Jesus, that's mate.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of power.
That's a lot of power.
it's a lot of power, dude.
If you need to be like, hold on a minute, Val. Get me shoes on.
Yeah, let me quickly get the-
I'm slipping on the carpet. It's carpet. How are you slipping on the carpet?
I'm slipping here, babe.
well, it depends where you're at.
Let me go get me
doesn't
Nikes on.
it? And me TNs.
Yeah, me see it. Jesus.
You must be going for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair play. I almost respect it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. I have a question that's not to do with me wearing joggers to Chong. I had a debate on Thursday night at the West's Leagues or whatever it was in Newcastle with a couple of very salty Knights dribblers who said, and look, I feel like having someone like Kempy here who is also a Queenslander and maybe he can provide a little bit more, expert opinion. But if you had to pick a centre to play, well, if you had to pick between GI and Hodges, who are you picking?
GI.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was the most infuriating conversation I've had in my life. They were like, mate, Hodges is more consistent. He said, I'm like, what the fuck are we?
Look,
and
Hodges
Hodges
is a
an
great
all-time.
centre.
Hodges is a great centre. I was like, I don't like being in the situation where I have to like talk down to Hodges. But there is no comparison.
There is no comparison between GI and any outside back in my opinion.
No, that's why. That was how it started. I said he's the greatest fucking back I've ever seen.
You know what else is crazy? And this is your man that said this. So he came out and said that Joey Manu was doing some things that no other centre has ever done before. And the people in the comment section was like, Joey Manu may go down as one of the greatest centres of all time. If he continues on his form that he is in right now, I believe he will go down as one of the greats.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
Not there yet. I mean, 2 premierships, centre of the year, all that kind of stuff. But to say that he's doing things that GI couldn't do, it's like
Who the fuck said that?
your boy Girdler.
Gerd said it.
Girdler.
Gerds.
The mayor of Manly.
He's not the mayor of Manly.
He gets it wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
the
know
Trojan
this.
horse of Manly.
Okay. But we know the time he didn't get it wrong, that's for sure.
That was one off.
It's a fucking big call.
It was a fluke.
He fluked it.
Because, what's crazy about that is that
What is he-
is
what is
stuck
he-
with you guys. Since he did that and just fucked you into the core,
Yeah.
it's just stuck. Like, it's like a poo
Are
that
you
was
saying?
super
Are you saying that Newcastle aren't a good side?
No, I'm saying
I'm just trying to work that out.
the
I just
whole
want-
footy community now uses that rhetoric that he created.
Oh yes.
That narrative, like he got the poo, then he got super glue, put super glue around the poo and threw it at you and it's still on there.
Yeah, it's stuck.
We were talking about that the other day on the podcast, I think.
Yeah.
Like, we now need to win the comp.
Yeah.
Before anyone, will
Respects
leave
us.
us alone.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it's not true. Like, I even put a post up, and it obviously I was hacked. I didn't actually make this post, but saying that has Manly gotten rid of the tag of being reliable, like they're only reliable on Tommy. They've won, I think, 4 out of the last 5 games without Tommy since the first 4 games of last year where they lost. And yes, they are all against bottom 8 sides, but like people say that Manly are a bottom 4 side without Tommy when it's
Bottom
not true.
2 side.
Yeah, exactly. Which is you could argue that they've proven they're actually a finals footy side, top 8, not top 4, finals footy side without Tommy, which is pretty fucking hectic to how far they've come in 12 months.
It was very satisfying to see us win the way we did.
That wasn't me though. I got hacked.
No, yeah, I understand. Well, maybe it was Matty the Waterboy. We do.
Probably.
He's also on our books. We pay him just a little bit on the side.
Just a little walking around.
Just a little
cash.
walking
Yeah.
around cash to basically put up some pro-Manly shit on your page because
But
we
what
know
about
you hate Manly.
DCE kicking his absolute cock off.
Yeah, dude,
the last
he's
2 weeks.
kicked it off.
Dude, his kicking game, I'm like, where's this come from,
So
bruh?
confident. Like, he's doing chips in his first tackle across the field.
I know, it didn't
come
pull it
off.
But that helped.
But he's
like,
still doing it.
Yeah.
but like it's that swagger.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
go on. Look, it may not come off, but I'll still kick me dick off for the rest of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, I'm comfortable and ready to rock here.
I wonder who's reattaching his dick each week. That's what I want to know.
Well, someone who's probably, I hope they're getting paid a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a dick doctor.
Well, I mean,
Cock doc.
Manly's got the cock
we
dog.
spoke about that with Tommy. The dick
Yeah,
doctor.
yeah, yeah. No, we've got a cock dog.
A cock whisperer. That's what we said last year.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Now,
Maybe all teams need a cock whisperer.
Well, all the good ones have one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Storm have had one for years.
People do say men always think with their cock.
They do say that.
Melbourne have had one for years, mate.
So, fuck this mental fitness doctors. We need, or gurus, we need cock gurus.
Yes.
Get the boys riled up, playing good footy.
That's right. And you will see the results.
I mean, I think we're seeing it with men.
We're seeing results, yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, that moustache, eh?
The stash by Shell.
That was just a rush of testosterone just then.
Yeah.
Straight from the stash.
That was all stash.
Oh, he's got his back to him. Okay.
That's different. You know what? I also don't hate it. I like when I was watching that Garside fight the other day, it was like him just standing up in the corner, not sitting down. I was like, if I'm your opposition seeing you do that, that would be the most disheartening shit in the world.
Mate, especially if you looked over and he just wasn't like he wasn't sweating, he wasn't taking deep breaths, he was just chilling. You're like, mate, what is going on? I have absolutely no idea who's winning this fight, Tom.
No, look, we did spend an inordinate amount of time talking about ourselves that round. Shock horror. Now we've got the full complement of tech whizzes, just making sure that we can minimise this lag.
Are we lagging still?
Yep.
That's annoying.
It's not ideal, is it?
No, it's not.
Good to get it out of the way with some of the early fights, though, and then we'll be good.
Yeah. Look. Let's not pretend that we know who Pie Shell is.
Look, he's one of the greats, but we don't know who he is.
Not to mention Madsen. Look, it's a lightweight bout.
We don't know any of these.
No, we don't. All square with 5 to play. Pie Shell is the fresher, more experienced guy here. Okay. Thanks, Mike Heck. 19-19, grueling battle through 2 rounds.
It has been grueling. I am certainly Team Pie Shell as well.
Oh, look, I think I need to let my loyalties be known.
It's Pie Shell or nothing.
I'm here for Pie Shell. It's as simple as that.
I wouldn't mind Pie Kell, and then you can sort of go that Fisher and Pie Kell angle.
Yeah. Well, is he the Pie Kell in Fisher and Pie
Kell? Similar to Nick Scully Furniture, Harvey Norman. You know, is there a Harvey and Harvey Norman? Is this the Fisher and Paykel?
Is there a Harvey and Harvey Norman?
Jerry Harvey.
So who's the Norman?
That's
Greg.
a great question.
Greg, maybe?
Oh, Greg?
No, I don't think so.
Good
Do you
call.
think you'd know that?
Oh, yeah, you're right. If Greg Norman was involved in Harvey Norman.
If Greg Norman was part of Harvey Norman, you'd know about it.
I wonder, like, let's say Greg Norman, big name, and the name Norman is associated with him. Is that like trademark infringement?
Wait, say that again.
So, like, let's say my name's Drake, and there's obviously Drake.
Yeah.
And I opened a store saying Drake. It was called Drake's.
Yeah,
Would that
dude,
be
I'm pretty sure that Kylie
trademark
Minogue and Kylie Jenner had a real legal stoush over the use of Kylie.
Which is crazy. Because, like, that's...
Well, because it's kind of Kylie Minogue's. She owns it. Back off.
I mean, I'm in
Can
Camp
you
Kylie.
own a name that heaps of people have?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you can just trademark it in certain settings, right?
And who won? Did our Kylie win?
I don't know. I have no idea. I saw it as a headline once, maybe more than a year ago, and I just internalized that bit of information.
So you didn't read the article, you just
No,
got
dude, I
sure.
saved it for just this moment to regurgitate it to you.
Look, it's a good fact to have on the go, something like that.
Yeah.
When the Kylies went to battle, Kylie versus Kylie, obviously Kylie Minogue, much more established, much more, I would say, loved by a broader audience of people that I would probably get along with. Whereas Kylie, the other Kylie,
Jenner,
although congratulations on everything you've done.
or your success.
Congratulations. No hate. But I probably wouldn't get along with the people that like froth you as much.
Well, that's maybe just an age gap thing.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Look, Kylie's been around for, a long time. She's got the runs on the board.
She does.
She's also our Kylie, which I think helps.
Oh,
She's
Aussie
the country's
Kylie.
Kylie. She's the country's Kylie.
It was nice to see Kylie at Shane Warne's funeral, the state funeral, she said something. She said a couple of words to camera, which I thought was a nice touch.
I feel like she's one of the only people, like very rarely do you really reach that much superstardom but be universally loved. Like there's not like Kylie haters out there. You know what I mean? Whereas like anyone else that hits that superstardom, usually there's a like large group of people that just actively dislike them.
I'm sure there probably is, though.
Have you ever met anyone
that hates Kylie Minogue?
that dislikes her? I've never met anyone that dislikes her.
No, I haven't.
Where's like...
But I'm also not actively looking for it. I reckon if I went and like, you know...
But like
but it would come up in conversation.
Yeah, come up in conversation.
Like how many times have you heard people say they don't like Nicole Kidman?
Or Taylor Swift.
Mothers don't like Nicole Kidman. Like people that are our mother's age don't seem to like her.
Whereas like Kylie, you could be a 16-year-old girl today.
Yep.
Or a 50-year-old male, and you'd be like, bloody oath, love Kylie Minogue.
Bloody oath.
And I do. She's got some absolute
Oh,
bangers,
they're
dude.
slapping all century.
Yeah. You go back and listen to some of those Kylie songs, and
You'll be moving.
Oh yeah, dude, she was fucking huge.
You'll be grooving.
You're doing something right when your music slaps for a whole century, because her music would slap for a whole century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some music doesn't age well. Like, I hazard a guess that maybe, like, we're not going to be talking about 30 Seconds to Mars in 20 years, but I think we'll still be talking about Kylie Minogue.
Is she still releasing music, or has she packed it up?
I wouldn't... look, she might be still releasing it, but it's probably not...
Might be like,
Look, I'm going to be honest, I've got no idea what just happened in that fight.
No, look, we read a couple of tweets that popped up on the screen. It helped.
Yeah.
And it was... Some said it was even. Fisher and Pykel, slight lead maybe.
Well, look, I think you'll win it by a stash.
A whisker?
That works.
There you go.
Boom.
By a whisker.
Oh, there it is. Boat.
Whiskers can be pretty long, though.
So true. Like, for example...
So true, dude.
Because,
So
like,
true.
100
Such a
metres
good point.
dash, if you win by a whisker, that could actually be substantial.
Yeah, like, dude, I've seen some long fucking whiskers, bro.
Bro.
Bee's dick.
I'd rather win
That's
by a
getting
bee's dick.
tight.
Yeah. Like, if you win by a whisker, it's almost like a convincing win, whereas a bee's dick, that's when you're really starting
Bees'
to
dicks when it's really... Do bees have dicks?
I don't know.
Huge question, right?
Dior, do you know if bees have dicks?
Thank God we got Dior Dave here. Endophallus, the bee equivalent, is what we're hearing from Dave.
And how long are they?
Wow. Apparently when they reach completion, it makes an actual sound because of the veracity.
Interesting.
Probably wear shoes too.
Well, they have to.
They have to wear shoes.
Oh, Fisher and Pykel lost.
Pie Shell. He
Well-
wasn't happy. Marco Madsen.
Those tweets obviously were nothing to go by, Eddie.
They were lost in the moustache, though. I mean, very easy for a person on Twitter to get lost in the
Yeah,
moustache.
it is.
Is Joe Rogan one of the most influential people in the world? Like, if he says something,
Comfortably.
large swaths of people believe it.
Comfortably.
I'd say he's more influential, like when it comes to ideas in people's heads, than the president. Not more influential than like creating policy and backdoor deals, like that stuff. But I mean, if Rogan says something or believes
He
something,
shapes conversation. But again, I feel like it's less him actually saying it as it is the people he's talking to that he doesn't necessarily challenge. He just has them on to like say their piece.
but he gives the tick of approval.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Like they could say that a million times on the internet, but if Rogan says yes or no,
Gives him a platform.
yeah. And he's just like a dude with a microphone, like no high production value. Got a bloke named Jamie. How much do you reckon Jamie's getting paid?
I think about that all the time. He better
Surely
be
a
on
lot.
he better be on a good wicket. He's like the best producer on the planet
Well,
after Tommy Tobler.
but
well,
does he? I mean, he's
check the
okay.
internet.
He's okay.
Well, but in terms of like his ability to quickly Google shit is pretty impressive to me. If that's all you got to do,
What do you reckon? $1 million a year?
A mil? No.
you don't reckon?
He gets.
Nah.
They get 11 million views per episode.
Why
He'd
would he-
get some
why would he
rev
get-
share of it.
Do you reckon?
He'd get a rev share of it, surely.
Why do you reckon that?
Well, I think it'd be only fair. You know, like if you're working something together and it blows up like that and it's earning enough money for everyone to live well, surely you just go, look, he's like, you get 5% of the revenue generated, profit generated.
But also, you could just go like, okay, we're getting, what is this deal? 100 and something million over 3 years? Is it? The Rogan deal?
Yeah.
120 over 3 years? Tell me you can't kick your fucking producer $1 million a year?
It's so big, bro. $1 million is nothing to Rogan, like literally nothing. It would be
You
like...
reckon he gives him $1 million?
I don't reckon anything. I'm saying I think that...
I reckon it would be a shit go if he didn't give him $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that his job isn't that hard, but it's a podcast. You're in it together. You're all earning a boatload of cash.
There's only
Why
like
wouldn't ya?
a few. It's actually a very skinny operation if you believe what he says. Where it's like literally just him and Jamie. And
If
then,
anything, he should probably give him more.
yeah, like.
Because like he's earning.
But he could obviously say, well, I could just get someone else to do it. But
your mates, like you know what I mean. You want him to rise.
yeah,
too.
exactly. Listen, I would support.
If I was
young
earning
Jamie
$100
getting
million,
paid.
honestly, if I was earning $100 million a year, or let's just say $60 million a year, I would give Maddie $1 million a year as a worker.
Yeah, I would. I'd be arguing with Eddie to give it to fucking Tobler
It's
and
just like,
Dior.
why not? You don't need that $1 million.
And I'd be
like,
saying no.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Interesting.
like for example, let's say
It's like he followed him to Texas. Yeah, Jamie.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you'd move
you'd
for
be
that fucking
suckling on
job.
that teat anywhere.
Yeah, I'm moving to Texas. Whatever you say, boss.
Like, I'm moving to Alaska. I'm already there. Alaska, either one.
You ever been to Alaska?
I haven't been to Alaska or Alaska, but heard it's cold.
You know that America bought Alaska off Russia for
Just bought it.
not much money at all. I don't know. Dior's not here. Maybe I'll find out for you.
But, oh, he's here. Dior's here.
Oh. How much?
Damn, bro.
How much did America pay for Russia for Alaska? Does that make sense? How do you reckon that 7.2 million for a whole country? That's not much.
That's a great deal.
Don't you reckon that's a good deal?
1867. I wonder what that translate to today's money. Like probably a fucking
What is that today?
$1 billion because of inflation. What about our parents could just work a normal job, buy a house, and their life was okay?
Yeah, just
Whereas
cruise.
I'm going to work my job, pay my house off, life's good. Whereas these days, you couldn't buy a fucking cardboard box. Literally.
No,
It's insane, the inflation of house pricing.
it's unbelievable. It's 138 million.
That's a
punters and
great
dribblers.
deal.
It's still a great deal.
It's almost a deal of the century. Do you reckon they said deal of the century after they walked out of the meeting?
I think that's the original deal of the century.
Absolutely. First time, then I reckon that's where deal of the century came from.
That's almost the greatest deal in the history of mankind.
It's a whole country. And surely there's resources there that are, valuable.
I bet you there are.
Like heaps of fishing off the, you know what I mean? Like there'd be heaps of
I wouldn't
fishing
be
spots and that.
surprised if they got a couple of fucking oil wells up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there'd be heaps up there. Just frack the shit out of it, ruin the earth. Who cares?
Who cares?
Like, fuck the earth. They'll be dead anyway. They don't care about our future.
No, they don't care.
They probably, They'd sort of, let's get the deal done.
Get the deal done.
The deal's
It's a deal
more
century.
important than the future of humanity.
Well, there's nothing more, satisfying than getting a good deal.
Good
done.
deal. Everyone says that. That's why we shop at places, and even though it says reduce price, but what they've done is they've actually bumped the price up, then reduced it to its normal price.
Because people want a deal.
They want a deal.
People want to know they've got a good deal.
So-
They don't want to get ripped off.
Yeah.
Because when you get ripped off, you feel cheated.
Yes, absolutely. And it stings you, and then you don't appreciate the object that you bought, even though it's the same object, just a little bit more expensive.
Surely Russia feels stung.
That's why, actually, I get that joke. I was going to say, that's why they're so angry, fucking doing bad shit everywhere.
Because they got ripped
They got
off in the Alaskan
fucking
deal.
ripped off. Bloody hell.
Maybe. How are we looking over there? Are we latency?
No, I
think we're all good now.
kicking off. Going
Nice.
well. Shout out to Tommy Tobler. Shout out again to Kayo.
Look, I tell you what, Kayo for me personally, and this is a genuine, I'm not getting paid, I have no affiliation with Kayo, but it's changed my life. And I'm being fucking deadly
Dude,
serious.
that's.
I
I'm
agree with you,
though.
bro.
I'm being deadly fucking
Think
serious.
about the world and life before KO when, and no disrespect to like Fox Sports or anything else, but it was like you had to have a fucking set-top box, or it was like you just didn't have everything in one spot. Like
I was watching like footy games on NRL.com on my phone instead of
just on KO.
I refused to get like set-top boxes and that. And even like if there was a big boxing match, like an Aussie one or whatever, I just like, nah, stuff it. I'm not going to pub. Like, I'm not going to order a main event.
No.
KO comes along, and my life has been dramatically improved by the existence of this product.
Yes, and now able to use, and like I use main event now, because didn't you need a set-top box to do main events?
Yep,
For the longest time,
Forever.
bro. For the longest time, you had to have a set-top box to buy fights.
Yep.
And it did my head in.
Torture. Absolute torture.
And now look at us. Now look at us.
Now life is good.
Life is great. I can literally just go on my computer and essentially watch any sport I want for barely any coin. It truly has positively impacted my life.
Mate, it's
more
like
than
$25 a month. It's nothing.
No, it's nothing.
It's like one coffee in Sydney.
But also, like, and
One
again,
coffee, that's how it's
no disrespect to Fox Sports, or Foxtel.
Well, Fox own.
Yeah, I know, but like they are the
Different
same,
parties
but
on
different.
that, yeah.
But like, when I like had a set-top box for Fox, I was like, I use no channels, unless you're like my dad who will watch like.
And they would make
The History
packages,
Channel?
so they'd put one really good channel in each package. So you wouldn't get a package with all the good channels. They'd split them up, so you had to get two packages to get and then you have to pay double.
Yeah.
And you're almost up at, you know what, $79 a month or something for a set-top box. That's stinging when you're only watching a bit of footy.
Oh, that'll sting you.
But $25 for on the go, on your phone, wherever you want. It's lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
It is lovely stuff. So shout out to KO. We appreciate you.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for improving my life.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, guys.
But you know what else has improved my life? UFC. What was the world like before UFC existed? We would just watch some high quality, like boxing, if it's not high quality, can be boring.
Yes, it can.
Whereas UFC, someone's getting knocked out.
Yeah, it's all like the quality is pretty high from top to bottom. Your big dick swingers to your smaller swinging dicks.
But at the very least, even if small swinging dicks are hitting each other, someone's getting knocked out.
Yeah, you see some good gear. I actually don't know what I used to do with my sort of, I guess, taste for violent sort of entertainment. You get a bit of it in footy when they'd biff, but really not much. You used to watch like maybe Mike Tyson highlights.
I remember when I first started watching UFC, I was like, this is too violent for me.
Yeah, I used to feel it.
I was like, they're punching someone on the deck.
And then you get used to it very quickly. You get desensitized. Humans adapt.
Like, absolutely. Think about the reality of the situation. They're punching someone on the deck. That used to be like the most violent thing you could do outside of stomping someone on the deck.
Certainly had to get used to it.
Yeah. But now I'm just like, you know what?
I'm used to it now.
Well, they actually reckon that even though it's still bad for your brain, way bad for your brain, it's better the way the UFC do it, because in boxing, you just get 10 seconds. So you're actually taking more trauma because the match takes longer to finish. Whereas UFC, if you get dropped and pretty much knocked out,
come and finish
straight away. Like, you might take one extra shot and you're done. Whereas like boxing, you get knocked down, you get back up, you get knocked down again, you get back up. You know what I mean? Whereas
That's true.
UFC,
Like, you think about that Tyson Fury, the most recent Fury Wilder fight, where like Wilder, I mean, they both got dropped a bit, but like even across those three fights, Wilder got fucking belted.
Whereas in UFC, would have finished.
Fury got dropped in the 11th or 12th round in the first fight.
First one, I know, but for some reason when I look back on that, again, I'm not sitting here taken away from the punch that Fury took and got up from. It was incredible, but it didn't seem like, it almost felt like he was slightly moving with it. Like, it was crazy, but it didn't seem like one where he was completely fucked and just suddenly woke up.
He was, though. That's what happened.
I realized he went down, but
No, Fury was out.
But was he though?
You got to rewatch it, bro. Trust me. Fury was out. His eyes were closed, and they went like that.
I remember the footage. I remember, but that's, I guess, because maybe it's just because the way it looked. I'm like, he could, like, surely he wasn't out and just woke up.
No,
I like to think he was out.
Well, look, I do like to believe it. I'm happy to believe it for the yarn.
I think. Do you
Don't
mean
let
the
the
punch?
truth get in the way, bro.
Do you think the punch didn't look as? Is that what you're saying? The punch didn't look that hectic?
No, it looked hectic, but in terms of like, hectic punches and a Deontay Wilder punch like that. It just didn't look like it. Like their head didn't just get completely snapped off.
It's just...
Again, I am not trying to minimize it. It was fucking incredible, but compared to other Deontay Wilder punches, like the one he took in the third fight that dropped him, Fury, was like, it kind of like walked into it, and it was like, that looked way stiffer.
Yeah. Concussion's a weird thing. Like, sometimes you can, if you are ready for the punch or in a state of mind that kind of like knowing the punch is going to come, you can take much more damage than getting hit with a shot that you don't know is coming.
Yeah.
That they're the ones that hurt you the most because you're not ready to take it.
Yeah.
But the Fury one, you know how I know for sure he was gone? Is that some people believe that was a long count and that actually he should.
I've heard that argument
And so
as well.
that's how I know for sure that it wasn't like any gamesmanship or anything like that. He wouldn't have risked losing the fight.
No, I didn't mean even gamesmanship as much as just like...
Didn't look as hectic.
It knocked him down, but it wasn't like a... I mean, obviously it wasn't a finishing shot 'cause he got up, but just like...
I know what
wasn't
you mean.
as hard, wasn't as hectic as a Deontay Wilder punch can be.
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys seen the latest Jackass movie?
Yes.
I started watching it the other night, yeah.
Mate, what about Ngannou punching that dude in the dick?
Yeah, that was...
Yeah,
That was extreme, dude.
dude, he gives it to him as well.
That poor
bro.
bastard, Aaron. I think he copped it the worst of anyone in that film.
Aaron got
so jittery.
worked
Yeah.
into the ground in that film, bro.
Yeah.
He is consciously anxious, as you would be. Could you imagine being around those guys? Like, you would be constantly have anxiety of like, is someone about to punch me in the dick?
No, dude.
Something bad's going to happen.
The bear scene at the end is so hectic.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, obviously that thing's trained to some degree, but like...
But what if it snaps? You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. And they're not
Dude,
going to get
you
in there
don't
quick
know
enough.
what it's going to do. It's a bear.
Of course not.
Holy...
But they left out the scene where, the guy Poopies, he got his hand fucking bit off by a mako shark. So they had a thing where one of the stunts was they were wakeboarding and he had to go off a jump, and in the middle they'd chummed up the water and there were makos like everywhere going psycho. So the thing was that he was meant to hit this wakeboarding jump and then land over the thing. They didn't go quick enough,
God.
and he landed in there, and the thing fucking chomped his hand, and it was hanging off by like a thread, and he had to go have surgery. His hand's like fucked now.
Can he use his hand? Or is it
Not
fucked?
like it's not as you would assume. It's not back to
Will it ever get back to that? Do they know? Or
I don't think so.
Bro, it's the stupidest fucking thing. I think it's
He's not going quick enough at
but
all.
like
And he just
not
goes like
even
straight into it.
close. Like he couldn't be further away from making it.
Oh, man. You would feel so guilty if you were... I don't care that they all sign up for it.
No.
If you do a stunt that you actually fucked up, like he didn't fuck up in that stunt. The person driving the boat, the people that planned it all, they fucked up.
You need to be going.
They would have
this
paid
fast.
him. They would have paid him out so much money.
Yeah, you have to.
Like, fuck, millions and millions and squillions.
You'd have to.
Dude, that one with Jasper's dad, the dude who was like the former prisoner or whatever, and he had the spider in the... Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That,
And they were like blowing it?
Yeah, trying to... Yeah.
Dude, that was fucking edge.
I would
would've
hate
hated
that. I would hate that.
I forgot how much, like, gross close-ups of dicks and assholes that there were in...
I feel like that was the most I've ever seen in a film.
Yeah, and I couldn't watch that shit. I was
There's
like,
a lot.
no, I don't
There's
want
a lot.
to see... I don't want to see that shit no more.
There's a lot of dick
Like,
in it.
young me can get close-ups and probably cop it. Me, now that I've seen the world, can't cop close-ups.
That
on
opening
assholes.
scene was pretty funny.
It's funny. It's very funny.
I could watch it because I was like, this is creative, even though it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I can watch that.
Oh,
That was okay. But like
With the balls.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Steve-O when he was trying to fart underwater to light the thingo,
Yeah.
I was like, I
Oh
can't
no,
look
I
at
got that.
Yeah, I couldn't
got
get
it.
through that.
I've still got a great stomach for those sorts of things.
It just took me back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know
look,
what I mean?
I'm feeling you guys. Maybe I don't have the stomach I used to. I'm not the man I used to be. Let's put it that way.
Well, you're old now, dude.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like,
You're old.
like youngest old guy I know, like super young, but like also
But old as shit.
wise.
But like old.
Like super young, but wise as shit.
Like really
So
old.
people are like, fuck, how old's that guy?
Dude,
Oh,
he's so old.
so wise, man, but young.
Doesn't like Johnny Knoxville's fucked as well, isn't he?
Well, that bull scene, the one that he had to do that twice. They go, we didn't get it the first time, so the second time they hit him hard. He had like a brain injury from it, legit. And I heard him being interviewed, I think on Stern or something, and it was like, oh,
You actually do have a brain
slow,
injury.
yeah.
What?
Like, yeah, like he was saying it was. You just hearing the way he was talking, it was like, yeah, dude, like this fucking. You can't be taken. You can't get hit by a bull. I mean, obviously he's done it a bunch, but
Oh, he's like
I think
Got a brain injury.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still recovering or what exactly, but it's like it didn't sound good. It was like you don't sound recovered. Now, Tisha Torres v Mackenzie Dern about to start. We will have the round and the clock in the corner. Punters, dribblers. And then is it Hamzat next? Are you fucking telling me?
No.
I think there's only 5 fights
Yeah, I
on the
think
main.
it is Hamzat next.
There was 6.
No, but then the first one dropped off, which was Gastelum.
If that's the case, he's next, which is super.
It's next. That's so arousing. I fucking love Hamzat.
That is arousing.
I want him to continue on this beastly run. You know what I mean? I don't want it to end. I don't want him to get like slightly rocked or anything. I want him to just eat his dick.
Yeah, I want him to just absolutely maul him. Now, we will have the clock, and I'll also just give a count once it starts.
You know, this is going to sound pretty stupid, but UFC for me has made me realise how wrong my assumptions were with women in sport.
Yep, agree. Well, not that I didn't really necessarily. I don't even know if it was like I had necessarily too strong assumptions, but it certainly has made me.
My belief was that I would never enjoy watching women fight. That was my belief at the start.
Yeah, I probably had that.
I think most men had that, and then now I absolutely like. Valentino, the Bullet.
Shevchenko, yeah. She's one of my favourites.
Favourite fighters. Young and a young Jackass when she come through. Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
It's fully made me realise, like, oh, you're a fucking
Rousey's
idiot.
run. Okay, we're at 4 minutes and 45 seconds now. 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. There we go.
Like, even Rousey's run, like, all that.
Yep.
It just made me realise you're a fucking idiot and you actually don't know what you think you know.
Yes.
Like,
I guess it's probably a good lesson, right? Don't be married to your ideas.
100%.
I tell you what, and I don't know if this is, if I'm speaking out of turn, to be honest, I don't think I am. I think most people saw it for what it was. That streaker last night who got absolutely fucking pounded by the security guard, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean...
Like, I feel like he almost took some heat off the tackle. But some people are going, like, he smashed a chick. I was like, oh, do you really think that's what it was? Like, she was laughing
fine.
and shit.
She even wrote in a comment, it didn't even hurt. Look, I don't think it's a woman or man thing. It's just like...
No, they just had a couple of dribblers. And I showed it to my missus. She was like, that's fucking hilarious. I was like, sweet. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not
She's like got her top off and running around. Like she's having a laugh. Like everyone loved it.
Yeah, it seemed maybe, I guess you're always going to have that. But I saw a few dribblers making some comments. I was like, Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, I don't think there was much in it.
Yeah, there's not much in it. But also,
and I think Buzz was trying to get in touch with that. Buzz was like, oi, fucking reach out. I think the guy was way too heavy-handed and da-da-da. You're like, oh, okay.
I actually think that the way too heavy-handed is actually you revealing your own double standard. Like, do you know what I mean? Of saying, oh, you know, don't treat her like she's precious. She can't be tackled. It's like, have we not learned from the NRLW that these women can absolutely get tackled and can tackle hard as well?
Yeah. You don't need to, like, it's almost patronising to be like, oh, were you okay?
Yeah, like she was streaking. She had a laugh. She was laughing as she was getting taken off. Like, it's all a good time. And it's actually you're revealing your own, I guess, view of how to handle a situation like that rather than protecting anyone. Like,
it was fucking hilarious.
It was great. And she was a champ about it. And so the security guard's even laughing as he's chasing her.
Yeah.
It was a great moment. I thought it was fantastic.
And Moses' reaction.
That was fantastic.
Because they just cut to him. Because they don't obviously film streakers, so the camera was just on him, and you just see him, he's just looking, and then he just goes, oh, fuck. You're like, that was like, so
look,
good.
if we sit here and we laugh and say, oh, what a dumb dude that got tackled, we should also laugh as well when a chick does it. Like, just enjoy it. Like, we enjoy the dudes, we enjoy the chicks. I just think it was a bit of fun. She got tackled because that's what you do as a security guard with streakers.
Yeah. One guy had already got her, and then she broke away.
Yeah. Like, it's, I thought it was a bit of fun. And she's even been commented and said didn't even hurt laughing.
Oh, good for
the
her.
laughing thing. So
Did she say why she did it?
Well, I think just for a laugh. Why does anyone streak, you know?
I thought it was hilarious.
Streakers are fucking funny.
Streaking is never going to go out of fashion.
You've got to be a certain type of person to streak.
Yes.
At a professional
and it's a risk.
event.
It's like so risky because you're interrupting something that people absolutely love. So if you do it in the wrong moment...
Yeah, like that dude who fucking did it in Origin, that big fat bastard.
Oh, that was wrong. That was
funny as fuck.
You need to do it in like a game where the result's already decided or, you know, like you're not doing a close moment. But also, like, I think that the crowd's reception is almost directly tied to your ability to evade security.
Yeah.
for a certain amount of time.
You got like I like to see streakers with footy boots on, taking it seriously.
That's serious stuff.
That'd be sick.
Could you imagine?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, have you? Where they're like, their grip's essential.
Oh, mate. Well, like, you know all about grip.
Well,
right?
I know about the importance of
Maybe you
grip.
should get footy boots on when you're...
Well, that's... And maybe if I'm on the grass.
Yeah, okay. Well, I wouldn't put that past you.
Just carry a little bit of AstroTurf with you.
Well, but
Yeah,
then
little
I've got to have that
square
stick
Astro.
to the ground.
Just glue it down.
Glue it down. Or maybe have a bed section in
So
your
I
room.
need glue, I need AstroTurf,
Maybe
and
just have
footy
a
boots.
Get a section, like where
Little
you do
section
your
around,
best
yeah.
work.
So maybe like a putting green that sometimes doubles. You know what? I'm not talking about this. All right.
I don't think it sometimes doubles. I think it's like
and also like
AstroTurf in your bedroom.
Bro, you've got kids. Like, we know you do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You know, like, it's not a
no, we know.
secret.
No, it's not. Oh no, you do know that I do it.
Oh, sweetheart, do you want to?
Hey, yeah.
Should I throw
Whoa.
the footy boats on?
You want a hole in one?
Hey, that's the mother of my children.
I just slip the footy boots on.
Oh, I'll get a sponsorship.
But this fight here, it's going back and forth. You know what Blocker said yesterday? It was one of the greatest quotes of all time. It was like, a lot of big boys here today. Is going to be a lot of collisions.
Thank you, Steve.
I
Blocker,
actually,
he's an ornament to the game.
that's what I say. I've actually come full circle with Blocker.
I love him.
Initially, I was like, bruh, come on. But now I actually love it. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually funny. It's actually part of his charm.
Yeah.
It's part of his charm. Like, one of the
because
great
it's harmless. It's not offensive, sort of.
100%.
It's very charming. I can't get
Yeah.
enough of it. I'm
Yeah.
like, this bloke's so dribbly.
But some other commentators they can get a bit energetic at times, and it's like, wowzers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, geez, man, chill out. But block.
Chill out, bruh.
Chill out, bruh. It's like something small happened, but because they've been told, like, we need you to bring the energy, like,
Yeah. Sometimes you just need a bloke saying, he's a footballer, this kid.
If you don't have that once a game, you're not watching footy.
That's what I want. That's what I need.
He's a footballer, this kid. I need eyes up footy. I need welcome to first grade, son. I need all that kind of stuff.
It's what gets me going.
Absolutely. It's nostalgic. It makes me, it's kind of like when you do kicking practice or you're a goal kicker, going through the same thing over and again so it gets you in that zone.
Yes.
That's what that commentary is like as well, in my opinion.
I completely agree.
Punters, dribblers, we've taken the countdown off the screen because we think that we've identified that as being the chief agent in any lag dramas we have. So I am now your official timekeeper.
Okay.
I won't be counting down every second of the fight because I feel like that might become a bit hard to listen to. Do we agree with that?
What if you whisper it?
Why don't you just try it out for
give
a
it a
bit
go?
and just
Okay.
see how it goes.
So we're now at 4 minutes 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30,
Tornado
29, 28, 27, 26, 25.
Oh!
4 minutes 22.
Ooh. Man, what about the hammy strength here?
Love that.
She's 5'1", I think.
Really?
5'1", yeah.
This is interesting.
She's like a
This
backpack.
is-
Spider monkey.
Yeah.
No holding onto the cage with your feet there. Damn.
Don't see a whole lot of this.
Oh, she's nearly got it. Oh, look at those tries. Look at the triceps.
Dude, I'd love to have triceps. 3 minutes 52. Just going to start yelling it out at random times.
Surely that she's going to get fatigued
Trying to hold up like
holding
that.
up like that, as in the one on top, not
Yeah.
the one. It's actually more fatiguing for the one holding on than it is for the person standing up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
I just... Oh!
Oh, she's holding it
what?
to hold it. That's crazy.
Yeah. And now she's having to, like, hold this chick up so that she doesn't get her
Hold
arm.
this
This is
fuck.
a very uncomfortable situation.
Oh!
She could snap it if she falls
Go!
down.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
dude.
She's tough as fuck.
What the fuck?
That would smash my shoulder. That would
3
hurt
minutes,
so much.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, my
minutes.
God. If she gets out of this, tough as fuck. I think
She's out.
Oh, yeah, she's breathing. She's going, oh, my God. I nearly
Dude,
just had
well
my
done.
fucking shoulder snapping off, my elbow snapping off.
I actually hurt my shoulder the other day putting the washing out.
What is
so I
the
kinda
camera
get it.
angle right now?
Oh,
Jeez.
damn. Straight down Main Street there.
Maybe get a
Jesus,
different
let's get-
camera
yeah,
angle.
let's switch that up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh, man. What camera guy's working that? Jesus.
Yeah, that was a drone
you got
shot.
like 28 other bloody... You could zooming in. Just
Bumhole drone shot.
Jesus. What's crazy is like I don't know what's going on right now. There'll be so many like little things that are happening.
Yeah. This this minute jiu-jitsu-y sort of shit where you're like, I don't know what's happening.
I've absolutely no idea.
My nephew Antonio does jiu-jitsu, and I was watching a fight with him, and he was calling this stuff as it was happening. I was like, how the fuck? Obviously, I know how you know because you do jiu-jitsu, but I was like, I found it very impressive. And, Eddie, I think maybe we take jiu-jitsu classes.
It would be good to have an appreciation for what's going on.
Yes.
That's for sure. It'd make the ground stuff more palatable.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't mind the ground stuff because I know that something is meant to be happening, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not palatable at all. I'm saying it would make it more palatable if I knew what was going on. Because it's very like... There's a lot of minutiae going on. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy that the sport where these are basically trained assassins.
Yeah.
Like trained hand-to-hand assassins.
Going toe-to-toe.
Going toe-to-toe, and it's one of the biggest, becoming one of the biggest sports in the world.
If there was no ref, they'd kill each other.
Literally. Like these chicks could kill us. Just jump in our back and kill us.
Wouldn't take long.
I'm tapping straight away. Oh, my God, knee bar. Holy shit, this could blow out your whole knee here.
Damn.
She'd be like, fucking hell.
Oh, is this a little ankle lock? Kurt Angle?
You know what's weird is like this is two humans fully entangled right now, just
Yeah.
rolling around together.
I know. Just going for it.
Oh, my God.
But I tell you what's crazy. You hear some of these guys interviewed and they're like, I've always felt like a warrior. You know, like there's obviously some... Well, we're not talking about this where it was like the evolutionary...
You'd assume that,
sort of the evolutionary material that's passed on is like, you know, who you must be to some degree descendants of like warriors or people who are able to fight because they would have been the more...
Well, they survived.
Firstly, they survived, but they would have been the more desirable mate.
Yes.
And so just the idea that some people... Because obviously now we're all soft as fuck, but there are still some people who are like, nah, I just feel like a warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, look, on the whole, we've got pretty soft.
Pretty doughy as a society.
Look, I think we've become soft.
We're
but
a really doughy society.
I think most people have it in them to become much harder.
Yes.
It's just a matter of like
Being
willing
forced
to do
into it. Again, it's like where I think we're in a very adaptive species and we just have adapted to
Well, they reckon now that
being
it's,
able to order food to your bed.
they reckon the biggest concern and gap going forward between people is actually intelligence. So like they're finding that the more intelligent you are, the more money you can make. And so people that are naturally not that smart are becoming poorer because like back in the day, instead of being intelligent, your manual labor could earn you decent coin.
Yep.
But as we become less and less reliant on manual labor, intelligence is the key indicator as to how rich you become. So people that are rich...
I don't like my chances.
People that are smart, like let's say I'm smart and I have a child with another smart, you know, let's say my missus is smart. Like I'm smart enough to have a child with someone smart. That my kids are smart, that my kids' kids are smart, most likely. Whereas like people that IQ isn't as high have kids with other people that, you know what I mean? Because you're having people within the same demographic. And so they reckon that the gap is widening because of the intelligence rather than a lot of other factors. Even though there are heaps of other factors. This is just one part, one facet. Because we're so reliant on our mind right now. Like, think about how an idea can be... So, like, for example, bloke in a bar is an idea. How many hours of manual labour could make up for that? None. Like, you just never could. But it's just an idea.
Right. Yeah, but the idea is the key.
The idea is the value. Like, and that's all just becomes off how whoever's good at coming up with certain ideas that relate to people kind of thing.
Then being able to deliver on the idea, I guess.
Whereas, like, manual labour is becoming... less and less valuable, and therefore there's no real way to break that glass ceiling. If your strength is manual labour, you're fucked. Like, you know.
Well, you're not necessarily fucked. You just
increasingly so.
I'm talking in generalities.
Yeah.
Like, obviously there are people that if their strength is manual labour and they're willing to work their ass off and hire other people to take care of stuff that they don't necessarily like or do or enjoy. Like, for example, tradies that are really good tradies that start their own trading business, like start their own like carpentry or whatever, they can become really wealthy. But if your just passion is being really good labourer, you're not ever going to earn that much coin.
Well, so you're not necessarily, you can still make a decent living, but it's just, you're not necessarily going to be fucking Jeff Bezos.
Let's say you're the Jeff Bezos of manual labour.
I was, dude. I was.
You know?
Yeah, well, you're not going to. You don't
I was
own
the Jeff
pie.
Bezos.
Yeah.
I was the Jeff Bezos of unskilled labouring. That's what they would call me on the job site when I was googling how to use a jackhammer.
Jeff Bezos.
The Jeff Bezos of labouring. I was like, that's really cool. That's a sweet comment, guys.
A weird comment.
It's
Well,
weird.
it was weird, but I mean, the job site. I think I was making them feel comfortable to be like get their walls
Were
down.
you
to be honest with
were you a bit of a joker on site?
No, I was actually very insecure because I knew how little I knew, and I was like,
What did you do for lunch? Did you sit and chat with the rest of the boys, or did you?
No, I'd sit and chat with them, but I mean, the thing, and I've obviously, my labouring journey spanned a decade, essentially, where I'd do like a little bit here, then not for a few years, and I'd come back. From the difference from when I started labouring out of school to when I did it a mere 24 months ago during COVID, I was like, smoko, no one talks to anyone. They all just sit on their phone.
Yeah.
You have,
Oh, she's rattled. Oh,
dude, was that a kick to the face on the ground?
shit. I felt like it was. Maybe they're considering an up kick because she was
on the
did
ground
it.
as well?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Sorry, guys, we're at 2 minutes 13 in the third round. We will get back to me being the Jeff Bezos of labouring later on.
Someone was saying they would rather have the timer on because it's even without the timer, it's still laggy, and they're watching the fight anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because it's still laggy right now.
Are we still lagging?
Yeah, been lagging for a while now.
Tobler, we lagging, bro?
Righto, mate. I feel like you sorted it out before, so I believe in you, bro.
It's weird. It's weird that it's happening. But in saying that, most people are watching the fight anyway.
Well, as long as you can hear us, it's not like we're doing anything fucking cool with our hands, like when I was shaking Volks out of nowhere.
Can you, like, this, for a guy that said you kept it cool.
Well, that was what made it more embarrassing, was because I'd
demonstrably-
literally been fucking talking myself up as like the coolest guy in town on the Dirty Mojo Pod.
He couldn't be less cool.
Like,
No, it couldn't be less cool.
there is hard evidence of you being super uncool. If anything, Eddie's the cool guy.
Well,
no.
cooler than him.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you look at
low bar.
him
I'm not that
standing
cool.
there, little
It's a low
teapot pose.
Yeah. I was in a teapot pose. I didn't look cool.
Yeah, but that's almost alpha because you're standing in the teapot pose next to a very high testosterone male. It's almost as if to say, I'm not intimidated by you. I will stand in the teapot pose.
Well, that's why I shook his hand. I was like, listen, he was just telling me how he never taps, and I was like, cool, dude.
Did you put your hand out and then turn him? Did you try?
No,
dominate?
I didn't. I just wanted to shake it. Just wanted to know that I respect him for not tapping because I wouldn't
What
tap.
was like going through your head like when you went
when I shook it?
Yeah, so basically, okay, so you're having a conversation. You shook his hand when you first met him, and then obviously society usually, when we leave places, we'll shake hands.
We also shook his hand at the end of the interview.
I shook his hand about 4 times that
There's
day.
already 2 shakes.
So,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so you've got 2 shakes already.
Yep.
Then when he said something like relatively cool, you thought, oh, this is another good opportunity to shake his hand. Can you please walk me through it?
So, and look, firstly, I'll say clearly you didn't listen to our Thursday podcast, which is disappointing. But what happened was...
She just stopped it.
What happened was I was, as the, unaffair of podcasts and shit, you know what I mean? I was being made aware of, like, how much time we had with him. Let's wrap it up. UFC over there, Kayo over there, like, you got this long, da-da-da. So I already got given the wrap-up for the podcast. Then after the podcast, he was choking us out. We tricked him. They're calling it one of the great, wall pull jokes.
It's a great wall pull. It was a great wall pull.
It was phenomenal, right?
Doesn't
went
erase-
viral, went global.
Doesn't erase the awkward handshake.
No, we're following on from that,
Okay,
and
sorry.
I knew that we again were out of time with Volk. Now he'll keep talking. He could talk underwater with a mouthful of marbles. He kept talking, but I knew that the people who were there running the show were like, wrap this shit up. So when he's telling the story, I'm like, great, you never tap, shake hands, let's wrap it up. Okay, you got another story. Fuck. So I shook his hand, and then as you can see there in the video, you can almost hear my thoughts.
That's
of
what
just like,
he
that
says.
was-
I think.
Well, you don't pay attention, bro.
Yeah.
You're not an intro and outro guy.
You're not a. You're.
What do you
a
mean? It's not my
bias.
thing.
Exactly. So you wouldn't know that that's what I was doing.
But I'm saying that I reckon you were just trying to play it cool, and he was like, you were trying to play it cool. And when he told such a cool story about how he never taps, I thought you were like, this is a great opportunity for me to go, I respect that about you, bro.
Yeah. I think
So you thought it was maybe an opportunity for me to like meet his coolness with what I thought would be cool.
You know what my viewing was?
Yeah, that's right.
My viewing was the handshake was more along the lines of similar to what Eddie was saying. You were saying basically, fucking oath, bro.
Yes,
That's
yes.
You know, that's what I
Like, because then, fuck, never tap.
like.
Fucking no, never would I, bro.
Yeah, neither.
Do you know what I
That's
mean?
what fucking.
That's what
real,
I got.
That's what real fucking. blokes
Look,
do,
that's
bro.
not it though. That's a gross mischaracterization of me. You know, like whilst I do want to be cool in the eyes of Volk, and clearly I fucked that up.
Honestly, it's like two people in a pub that have never been in don't really fight at all, trading
Not at
fighting
all.
stories.
Yes.
That's what that handshake represented. Like,
Yeah.
You going, fuck yeah.
Yeah, sick dude.
Fucking
Neither do I, bro.
Fucking
Apparently,
bro.
dribblers have started like fucking shaking people's
I
hands.
saw a video of
out
that.
of
That was
context
great.
handshakes.
Context
Please keep that going. Keep that going. That's got to be the new come on. Just out of context
Out of
handshakes
context,
in
because
public.
when someone puts their hand out to shake it, it's rude not to do it.
Yeah.
It's not offensive. It's actually bringing people together.
Dude, someone did a come on me when I was with Evie at the cafe the other day, this dude, and he jumped out of his seat and climbed over like this little partition at the front of the cafe and then got out in front of me with his camera and screamed it, and Evie shit her pants. I was like, bruh,
So
what are you doing?
look, the trappings of fame. Did you turn on Eminem the way I am after that happened?
What do you mean? As in, like, did I get angry at the guy?
Like, so that happens, and then the song Eminem the way I am is him like talking about like, you know, don't come up and speak to me when I'm with my
Oh, no. I was cool. I was like, dude, you scared the fuck out of her. He's
He's
like,
a cool
oh,
guy.
sorry.
Yeah, you are a cool guy.
I'm a cool guy. I just tried to shake his hand.
Does Evie know how cool you are?
No, she's got an idea, bro. Yeah, I mean, she knows.
She can kind of feel it.
She slapped the shit out of me today. She Will Smith me this morning.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah, big time.
Did ya?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep, it hurt as well. It caught me
Really?
off guard. You know, you said, like, concussions happen probably more when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
I think I got a little concussion today. She went, bang.
Damn.
Yep. So she's cool, but I don't think she respects me.
You know what she's slapping? The patriarchy out of you.
Yeah, dude, yeah. She doesn't respect me, and nor should she.
Yeah. Or what little coolness is left in him.
Yeah, that's true.
She took it.
She saw that video and was
She's
like,
cool. She is cool. I'm not cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm happy for
She
her to take
slapped
the
him
cool.
for being such a loser. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Mate."
Jesus, you've embarrassed our name, Dad.
Yeah, she cracked. Look, it would have hurt more if it was a backhand. At least she open-handed me. I think a backhand's more offensive, don't you reckon, as a slap?
A backhand.
I think like a is way more offensive than because it's maybe less aggressive somehow. It's more like just disrespectful.
Backhands are really demoralising.
Yeah.
Like if you get backhanded, you're like, oh.
Oh, it's tough, eh? It's a tough one because like an open hand is also extremely demoralising, and a backhand almost could be comical.
Well, but if done in an aggressive like fuck you way, it's almost like wow, this guy this guy couldn't even be bothered to slap me the normal way. He's just backhanded me.
I reckon the most embarrassing one would be if you had a glove, he took it off and slapped you with the glove.
Oh,
like that.
well, I mean, yeah, because they've got so much time. They're basically doing it in front of you.
He took it off like this, and then he just went.
Did you see how young the co-owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars was?
No, I didn't.
He was like a crypto millionaire.
I cannot believe that this is up next this fight.
Oh my
baby.
God. So horny for this fight. So horny.
Like seriously,
We're moments away.
it doesn't get much better than this.
What are you, 10 minutes maybe, bro?
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10. Pumped. Boom.
He's
100%
just
finish
scary.
rate, 10-0.
The only concern I have with Hamzat, Hamzat, is like getting too cocky
Yes.
because it just doesn't matter when you get this high up. Anyone can knock you out. Like anyone can knock you out. Like for example, he's not obviously close to this level yet, but it was Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz's first fight where he walked in so cocky, Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
and then he got absolutely pieced up.
Yes.
That's the
But he
concern
was
I have.
doing some piecing up in that first round. He would have
Yeah.
been like, mate, this is going so swimmingly.
Oh,
And then,
does he have the worst cardio of all time?
yeah,
Like seriously,
right up there.
Dude, this fucking card looks good. How is Shogun still fighting? My God. Oliveira Gagey, Namajunas, and Carla Esparza, Chandler Ferguson, Shogun versus Oven St. Preux. I don't know how that's happening.
Donald's back.
Cerrone and Joe Lozon. There's some CTE fucking dudes in that fight. Good God.
Nice.
On that card, sorry.
Very nice.
What about the great Cameron Smith is second going into the final round of the Masters?
Yeah, and guess what else is impressive? That I tipped 1 and 2 to win it, so we're looking all right.
Really? How much you put on it?
I didn't put a shitload on it, I'll be honest with you, but it was in about even, so it counts towards
did
my
you
overall
have?
standings. I had Scheffler and Cam Smith. Scotty Sheff and Cam Smith.
Did you?
You know what they should call small
They
bets?
were my 2 bets, and then I had a Fat Pat as my 3rd. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
You should call like your small betting section beta bets.
Me personally?
Like whenever you're doing like small bets on things, you got this is the beta bet
Nah,
section.
see, what you got to realize is you can't unit shame in this business because it's all about responsible gambling. And so we do all units, and then if you bet what you want. So
Okay.
you can do it responsibly, sustainably, which is what we're all about. Sustainable punting on about even.
We're about
Sustainable
sustainability, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's like, planting a tree,
Okay. Okay. No, I like that.
but punting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't unit shame.
You can't unit shame.
No.
All shames are equal. I mean,
Dude,
all
units are equal. That's why they're there.
That's
Okay.
exactly right.
Look, I like that.
Some guys commented, Eddie of couldn't be more in the corner of the couch fame.
Look, I'm pretty in the corner. Yeah. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, just quickly, I've been flying, like I fly once a week.
Oh, you've been flying?
Oh,
haven't you, mate?
you're a big flyer, are you, mate?
Big flyer.
Right.
Okay.
Is that the end
Is
of the
that-
story?
Yeah, sorry, that was it.
Well,
Denon flies, everyone.
Yeah.
okay. I can continue on the story if you'd like, or we can end it right there. We can end it. It can be a short story.
No, come on.
It could be a short story if you want.
No, you're all right.
Come
so
on,
what
tell
happened?
your story.
Where were you flying?
Well, it's not a story. It's more of a question. I'm just
Right.
trying to create content here. Content cartel.
Sure.
Anyway,
go.
so, I fly up. I've got a show with Cameron Smith, as we all know.
Yep.
And every time I fly up, when I sit in, the row of 3,
Yep.
I need to know, before I give my opinion on this, what is the fucking etiquette of sitting in the 3
Middle gets
with other
2.
people? The middle gets 2.
Yeah.
The one edge gets. Actually, you give me your
Middle
etiquette.
gets 2 armrests, and then on that side, you obviously have an aisle, and you've got an armrest, and then the other person's got the window. So I think if you got the window,
You can share it.
Go
You
for it.
can,
Someone
but you
can
want
go at the
back.
back, and someone can go at the front.
But if you've got the back, you've got the armrest, I think. Like, if you have the back of the armrest, then you own that armrest, technically.
Now, is it a fucking disgrace if, let's say I give those, let's say, okay, you get the middle one because I'm all about etiquette, I'm all about respect. But if you're in your own thing, you're intentionally trying to keep your elbows in, and they're still fucking touching you.
I think that you've got to
As in
make your
they've
peace with
gone
a certain amount of touching.
over.
They haven't gone over, but like their shoulder is like that over it, touching you constantly, and it makes you mad.
I don't know that you can really be too disappointed with like touching in economy.
But if-
Assuming you're not flying first class, I don't know. are you?
Obviously not. Obviously not.
Well, I don't
but
know.
if I'm making an effort to not take up your armrest, you shouldn't be touching me. Like I feel like I'm doing the right thing here.
I flew back from Melbourne like last month, and I saw a bigger gentleman coming down the middle of the plane, and I thought, if this fucker sits next to me, I'm going to be so off it.
Surely they've got a bite too.
Sure as shit, fucking bag above me. I'm still thinking there is a small chance that he will nip over to the other side. Nah, bang, straight
ya.
down next to me. He was big, bruh, and like when he was sitting, he's like, he squashed himself in, right? But then all of the upper just like heaped over.
Poured
it took
over.
literally half of my seat.
I reckon you should have to buy 2.
Like a fountain.
2.
I
Like,
think
I
you
was
should have
like,
to buy
I had
2
to
seats.
I had to go over onto Elza because there was no room. I literally had half of a seat.
I honestly reckon you should have to buy 2. If you take up,
What if you're over a certain weight? Does it have to be like a BMI thing?
if you
Well, like if you're going to take half of someone
have to buy
else's
2,
seat,
you should buy 2. I'm sorry. I think you should have to buy 2.
or just say, listen, like I think we can all agree that I'm a bigger gentleman.
I'm a bigger gentleman, which nothing wrong with that.
I can't afford two seats. Can you just make sure there's no one next to me?
Yeah.
Because they're only going to get half a seat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which was my situation.
I just feel that like if you take up, because I understand they can't, well, maybe they can help it, but let's just say they can't help it for now how big they are, like right in that moment. But also, you shouldn't have to be, because you're the one getting put out.
I'm the one losing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's not losing anything.
No, he's
You're losing.
fine.
He's sweet. He's sitting away.
He gets his 1.5 seats. He doesn't give a shit. I get fucked. It was awful, and I was hungover, and I was like, I don't need this.
You definitely didn't need it.
And every time I moved, I touched him, and I was like, bruh, this is a lot for me.
I just don't like touching random people.
No, bro. And he wasn't a bloke that you wanted to touch. No offense to him.
No
but
offense.
It was what it was, you know what I mean?
This guy's...
Can you get me a beer, bro?
Kamzat walking out right now.
What's he walking out to?
Like, if you could paint the perfect, like, villain in MMA, even though he's not a villain, he's a really nice guy, but he suits the big, bad, scary guy, you know?
He's like evil Khabib.
Oh, he's sprinting out.
Yeah, he's running.
Let's go.
He's pumped. He couldn't look more relaxed. He couldn't look more relaxed.
I'll be right back.
So he's Swedish, but he was born in Chechnya.
Yeah, he moved over to Sweden when he was like 14 or something as like a refugee, I think. Maybe a refugee, I can't remember. You know what's crazy? You know his fucked up lip?
Yeah.
That's not a hair lip. That was he fell and like he got it cut open when he was a kid, and where it was so hectic, like they just stitched it like.
Oh, that's how they stitch it? I thought it was a cleft palate.
No, I don't think so. Now I'm pretty sure that's the case.
So what? Just a poor stitch job?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think he was born in the stitching capital of the world.
Right.
But that would also make me think that you could have that surgically just chopped open and redone. It does make him look terrifying.
I think it adds to his charm, though,
Yeah,
right?
big time. God, I hope he smokes this guy. God, I hope he smokes this guy.
Outstruck UFC opponents 254-2. Absorbed one significant strike in the UFC. What the fuck?
Dude.
Fastest turnaround between wins in modern UFC history.
It was like 14 days or something. Ridiculous.
10
days. And I think it was different weight classes.
10-day turnaround. When
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
That was his first fight and his second fight in the UFC.
He fought 10 days later.
Yeah.
What, someone pulled out?
I think so. And both of them were round ones, I believe. Or maybe one was a round two.
That is terrifying.
This is where you start to, like, nothing, no sport, maybe like if it was a Manly grand final or like an Origin game, where it's like close down to the last like 10 seconds or some shit, but like nothing gets me as anxious as it from a sporting standpoint as... Did you need water, Kempy? We don't currently have any. We've got a tap you can drink out of. Nothing gets me anxious like MMA. Like UFC, where like not all of them, it's got to be someone you have an investment in, right? Like
Yeah.
someone you care about.
Yep.
And I care about Hamza, is what I'm saying. I really care about him.
I get you, bro.
I care about him.
I used to get really anxious before kind of fights.
Dude, so like the
Volk,
most
I'll be
anxious.
anxious.
The most anxious.
Volks
Where-
makes me scared.
Yeah.
Like watching, and the only way Volks loses today is if he is overconfident. The concern I have for Volks today is if he is going for the knockout
Yeah.
win. That's not the kind of fighter he is to go for the knockout. He picks people apart, and he has said that he feels that he's levels above and will get the knockout, and that worries me.
Yeah, that sort of confidence.
Yes.
Now, I just want Hamzat to murk this dude. I don't mind Gilbert Burns either. He seems like a good guy.
I want to go for a few rounds, though. Like, I wanted to dominate, but I wanted to go for a few rounds.
Look, I get it. Oh, my God, look at him, dude. He's up on the cage.
Just wait, let me get a picture of that. Oh, fuck my ass.
Come on, they'll go back there,
back to him.
surely.
Love
You
that
got to
camera.
go back there.
Oh, my God.
That is
go back.
so thug. Know what works and get back to that, please.
Are you seriously not going to go back to it?
How are you not going back to that?
No one gives a shit about Gilbert
This
Burns.
confidence is the thing where you go like, it either is real or it's completely overblown, this hype, confidence, all this shit.
Oh, man. Surely go back.
What are we doing here?
It'll be on Twitter in the next 2 seconds.
I know.
Even though I don't really have Twitter, but
It'll be there.
because I want to post it.
It'll be on there now.
Come on, we're all holding here, waiting with bated breath. Fuck it.
He was just sitting on the cage fence.
It's all right.
We've never seen that before.
No, we haven't. When they're coming out, I'll just wait for you to post it and then I'll steal it and not give you any credit.
Oh, man. You know what? I know a few pages that will have it up, surely.
What do you reckon, round one?
Yeah, round 1 KO. You do have to respect Gilbert Burns for taking the fight, as they were just saying. Like, Hamzat's the most hype cunt in the world.
Please still be sitting up there when he comes in. Do you reckon surely he would have gone down by now, surely?
I cannot believe that
He wouldn't
they haven't
still be
gone
up
back
there.
there.
Couldn't
Maybe
still
that's
be up
why
there.
they haven't gone back.
Oh, man, that was so bad. If he wins, like, that's just
Yeah.
so badass.
And him and Darren Till is like my favourite bromance, but you either have Hamzat bringing Till up to his level or you have Till bringing Hamzat down.
The balls on
They're
the
saying
net.
if he wins, he'll fight Colby next.
Dude, that's what I would love that fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he still up there? No, he's
No,
down.
he's down.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that's so annoying.
They should have just had the camera on him the whole time.
I just cannot believe that they didn't stay on him longer. It was like an iconic moment. A
Yes.
walkout's not iconic. He's just bloody walking out.
Yeah, exactly.
It was such a run-of-the-mill walkout as well.
If you find it, are you checking on Twitter now to find it?
No, I was.
I'm going to
I
try.
was seeing if it was on the old gram anywhere.
Do you reckon Bruce Buffer's got a green jacket on because the Masters is on?
I would like that, Eddie, but I don't know that Bruce necessarily a golfer, but I don't know enough about Bruce, and maybe that's a shame.
I think Bruce likes his golf. I could be wrong.
He seems like a golf operator to me.
6'2"
5'10",
Hamzat.
75-inch reach to 71, 27-35, so there is that age difference. Fucking hell, Hamza, 27. I still feel like when I meet people who are like really fucking like greatness, you know, who have done great, who are younger than me, I still feel like I'm talking to like a dad.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like intimidated by him. You might be 10 years younger than me. I'm like, oh, no, you go.
Like Boyd Cordner, I thought he was like old enough to be my dad. And we were
yeah.
older than him.
Yeah, much older. Well, not much older, but older.
We are older than him.
Oh my God! Come on, Hamzat. We will count you in for the rounds as well, punters, dribblers. We've got Brucey Boy Buffer about to announce Hamzat.
Oh, man, I hope he's not overconfident.
I know.
Yeah, because that's like huge ballsy move.
Yeah,
Sitting on the cage like that.
but he's a bit of a psycho.
Yeah,
like,
he's a psycho. Because Burns is no joke.
No.
That's the thing. Like, I think Burns is
Burns
getting...
rocked Kamaru. Like he
Yeah.
had him fucking.
And people are forgetting how good Burns is because Kamzat's such a beast.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on. See, I'm getting anxious. My hands start to get sweaty.
He's weak.
Arms are
Arms
heavy.
are heavy. Crazy way to earn a living. Just an absolutely absurd way to earn a living.
The most absurd.
You know what I mean? Like,
Walk into a cage in front of millions of people to punch on.
no, oh my God.
It's fucking hectic.
Yeah.
Sheer madness.
Sheer
really.
madness. Let's go. Let's go, Hamzat. I've got him by finish.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Round has started. 4:57, 6, 5,
Thank you.
4, 3. Oh! Wow.
That's right.
Look how much bigger he is. His boxing's getting better as well. It's, you know, his wrestling is top tier, obviously. He's a Swedish champion. But his boxing is actually getting quite good. Quite clean. Like his 2 fights ago, I think, where he knocked that guy out in the first, 30 seconds.
Gerald
with a straight
Misha or
right.
whatever.
Holy moly. Now
That Gerald Misha guy said, if you want to get fucking hammered tonight, have a shot every time they show a replay of him fucking me up.
That's taking your licks. Now, interesting with Burns. The interesting thing with Burns is he is an Olympian wrestler, I think. Or
He's a jiu-jitsu black
sorry,
belt.
Yeah. So it could be interesting where if he does get him to the ground, does Burns attack off his back? Far out, he's strong.
Damn, he's so strong.
To drag a guy like that is pretty impressive. So, like, for example, his last win where he run by rear naked choke, you would think that Burns wouldn't be put in that position because his ground game is so strong. So, if I'm Burns, I'm just trying to weather the storm for the first round, just trying to get through it.
My God. We are at 340.
He's
340.
going all right. Burns is holding his own here. You're like, yes, he's getting ragdolled a bit, but hasn't had any big shots landed on him, and he's also throwing back and has defended What most people haven't defended any of Chimev's
Get up.
takedowns. That's good for Burns. This is good. Back on the feet. If I'm Burns, I'm not even really engaging this first round just to see what is Khamzat's cardio like in a big fight like this. Ooh. Ooh.
This is
Burns
just
looking good, looking
intense.
good. It's feeling each other out, getting each other's distance, finding out where the range are.
Ooh, and we are at 3 minutes. 59, 58, 57.
Leg kicks are really interesting because you don't really usually... You don't want to usually leg kick a wrestler because it gives them an opportunity to take you down. But if you're not expecting that because that's the usual way to do things, it could be a weapon to take out his front leg because he is quite heavy on it. Landed good right there, Burns. Good jab there, Burns.
He's asking for it.
This is the best anyone's ever done against Khamzat in the first round.
Yeah, he's already landed fucking more punches than he's ever hit in his entire UFC career.
Well, I'd say he's winning the stand-up as well.
Yeah,
great
he
hook.
is.
Wow, very interesting. Now that's the thing. Like people, the further the fight gets along and the more fatigue Khamzat gets, things like he's only been boxing for a very short amount of time, so usually he'll get a bit more sloppier. Openings will open much more quickly when you get fatigued. Whereas the first round, you're pretty tight with your boxing because you're not fatigued. So it's going to be interesting to see if Khamzat can keep his high level of boxing that has only been recently acquired up for the whole fight.
Does anyone know what his engine's like?
Well, as wrestlers' engines are all hectic.
Right.
Hectic. But MMA is different. You know what I mean? Like, we've never really seen him go...
Yeah, because the fights are always so quick, right?
So you just never know. But I'd say have a good gas tank. But doesn't mean that under a little bit... Oh, great counterpunch. It doesn't mean that, like, he may have a good cardio, but he could still get a little bit sloppy under fatigue because you're not working at 100%. Great right hand.
Yeah. Oh!
Burns just taking Khamzat down, knocking him down.
This is where it comes out, in my opinion, is too confident in his stand-up and should go back to what he's good at, which is his wrestling.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he can't win the stand-up, but at the moment, he's getting beaten in the exchanges, which happens with a fighter like Burns who has more experience in boxing.
1 minute into the final minute, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54,
Wow.
3.
Off a jab! Shit! Off a jab! What a jab! Holy shit!
Oh my God!
What is going on? Wow, he survived! Shows you his power to drop him with a jab after he was getting pieced up. Wow.
Holy fuck.
Oh, and he gave him the shimmy, shimmy, shake.
Bro.
Wow, he is a scary man.
Don't get confident here, though. Like, Gilbert got knocked down, but it seemed like it was flash. Like, he came back. He
Really
was swinging.
quickly.
Mate, he was having a fucking...
Oh, he's cut, though.
He's cut, though. Man, shows you the power of Kazmat.
Kazmat. Khamzat.
Kazmat.
I've been listening to you fuck it up every time. Khamzat, Hazmat.
hazmat suit.
Oh!
Wow.
Jesus, what a great round.
Wow, great round. Who do you give that to? You give it to...
You got to give it to Khamzat.
Khamzat, yeah.
What about Khamzat? Does he get a point?
Yeah, he certainly gets one.
Khamzat gets a point.
Khamzat gets a point. Hazmat gets a couple.
Yeah.
Khamzat. Oh, man.
Good fighter, Khamzat.
Yeah,
Great
what's
fighter.
weird is I'm usually really good with names, so I can't believe I got that wrong.
No. You're usually
Look,
spot on.
Not your finest hour.
I had someone message me the other day that said that it offended them it hurt them that I got where they're from, like their location wrong, their suburb.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. He was like, man, I love the show. Like,
It upset them.
Yeah, it hurt them.
What did you say? Were you like, shut up?
I was writing back a message like an angry one, and then I deleted it, and I just liked the message because I was like, no, don't engage, just let it go. He does love the show.
The one where you put up a thing about Ryan James farting, and then someone's like, oi, how about you fucking stop being so biased, like all this Bronco shit, and then Kempy's like, dude, this was a post about a fart.
Bro, that comment got over 1,500 likes. The comment.
The comeback.
Here
we go, round 2, 4, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 450.
That could be a good way to victory for Khamzat is the kicking the front leg because Burns is quite heavy on his front leg.
I don't know how.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how these guys check leg kicks.
Oh, my God.
It makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
Mate, and it hurts even more than you think it would. You know, like you think it would hurt. It hurts more than that.
Oh, Jesus.
But I think it would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So if it hurts more than that, then that's truly
Yeah,
terrifying.
that's truly
But then you
painful.
see these guys like kicking down trees and shit. I'm like, what is
All
going
their
on?
nerves in their leg are dead from
Yeah,
kicking
yeah,
shit. I tell you what, Burns is like, although Hamzat is, I'd say winning the fight, I don't think Burns is fully out. Whoa! It was a bit rocked there. Go, son.
Dude, Burns is...
I might be going for the underdog now. I might have changed my tune. I don't know. I like an underdog story. Oh, wow. This is a great fight.
This is good stuff.
This is great stuff. Oh, that would have hurt.
Burns is having a fucking red-hot crack.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Northman. What an appropriate sponsor. I can't wait to that movie. It's like a hectic Viking movie.
I thought it was a TV show. I've seen ads for it everywhere. Oh, come on.
Wow, this is a fucking great fight.
Oh! Burns is landing, bro. Good God.
Yeah, he is.
I just, the only concern I have is Hamzat's got too much power. Like when Hamzat hits him, it stings him quite a bit more, I feel like. Oh, big overhand right. If he takes him down, that'd be crazy. Ooh, great jab.
Still, I would say that Gilbert... Would you say he's won the exchanges in this round? Like, I don't know. It just, again, punters, dribblers, vibe and vibe alone. Don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh!
Oh, he's rattled!
Shit!
He's rattled! Holy shit!
Bruh.
What is going on? Oh, Hamzat is coming back strong. Oh, great jab by Hamzat. Oh, wow.
Damn, what a fight.
This is a crazy fight. This should be a 5-rounder. I wish it was
Yeah,
a
it should have
5-rounder.
been.
I don't think it'll make it.
Oh, man. What a fight.
Dude.
Wow, their cardio, both
He
their
knows
cardio
he's
is
in a
so good.
fucking yarn now, doesn't he?
We are
yeah.
at 2 minutes 15,
I tell-
14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
I tell you what, Hamzat has shown that he's not just a front runner. You know, he's taken some real good shots here, and he has not. You know, he's still
He
moving
hasn't
forward.
disappeared. Yeah, hasn't gone away.
Hasn't gone to water.
But same with Gilbert,
Oh,
bro.
100%.
Jesus.
Oh, great counter by Hamzat. What a fight. Oh, great sprawl. Oh, he's got him.
Oh,
He's punt. This is crazy.
Mate, he's having a crack on the ground, isn't he?
Oh, that's a great kick. Oh, shit.
What a round.
Both smiling.
Holy
Absolute
shit.
legends. This is crazy. What a fight. What an absolute incredible fight. Oh! Is Hamzat fatigued?
it seems like it. He does seem tired.
Significant strike for Burns. 39-23 this round. Wow.
There you go.
Oh! I'd say Burns has won this fight. So we might be going into the third if we make it to a third.
One apiece.
1-1. Oh, my God. We couldn't have written a better script.
Into the final minute here. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55.
Wow. I mean, Burns is still more active. I wonder if Hamzat is conserving
Burns
his
has
energy.
fucking got this round comfortably at this point.
Easily.
Oh! Wow. He's just walking. Great jab there. Look at his nose busted up. Holy bejeebers. I could never be a fighter. My nose would literally cover my whole face. Flat. It'd be like a pancake across my whole face. Holy moly. Oh, great counter little hook there. That's, wow. Oh. It's like the little exchanges that Burns is winning. You know, every time they kind of break apart, Burns will get that last shot in.
Yeah.
But I do think that Hamzat's just got, great uppercut. It's got too much power. Oh! He's rocked! He went to kick him, but he missed. Holy moly!
Holy shit. End of the round.
Holy! What a... Oh!
Hey.
How good!
Wow.
Oh, he's rocked.
Dude, was that a 10-8 potentially?
Oh, I don't know, because
Nah.
he kind of took him down after he got dropped. Like as in Hamzat wrestled.
Yeah, and it wasn't dominant the whole round. You got to.
But he dropped him twice, didn't he?
Well,
Stumbled
definitely.
once,
Oh, look at this
dropped him
guy.
once.
He's angry at him.
So you don't need this right now, in my opinion, as a coach. You need to calm it down. Be like, mate, go back to the basics. You know what I mean? I don't feel that you need to go psycho. He's in a fight. He's already
pumped up.
He's already pumped up. What? Oh, what a right hand!
And he took it though.
And that's what I mean with those little exchanges. That he gets the last hit in and he just wins that exchange. Wow, what a chin! What a chin! Look at this overhand right. Boom! Holy moly.
He's beating him to the punch, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
How about this at the end?
Oh, a little slap on the head.
It wasn't anything too
Yeah,
bad.
it wasn't
so-
much. Wasn't much. Looked like it was more than
Come
that.
on, Hamzat.
Wow.
Come on.
I might want an underdog story. I don't know anymore.
Hamzat's still technically the underdog.
Yeah, true. Was he the betting underdog?
Oh, no, he's
Mate,
betting
he was like
favourite
a
by a
dollar. He was
massive.
like a dollar
Yeah.
15 favourite.
I think like
Dude, Gilbert, man,
If-
very impressive.
if Hamzat wins, like regardless whoever wins, I think people will forget how good Burns really. Like he just fought for a title, you know, and he's showing that today. Wow.
It's tonight somewhere, Denon.
Yes, true.
It's tonight there.
It's not there, yeah. I mean, what I do love is that it's very easy. Like guy
Sorry,
like
just quickly, clock check at 4, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24 of the third and final round.
what's great about this fight for Hamzat is like, how often do we see people that they seem really tough and they dominate all these people and then they get a bit of pressure put on them and they go to water and you're like so let down by like, oh, you really aren't that guy you pretend to be. Whereas Hamzat is like, no, he actually is that
He is that
motherfucker.
guy.
He is that guy. Even if he loses, he's still that guy. He's tough as fuck. Win, lose or draw, he's coming forward and swanging for the fences. What a fight.
But it's funny, though, without that knockdown in the first round, it would have been Gilbert again, you would have thought.
Yeah, true. Oh, this is. I mean, whoever wins this wins. I think Burns might be a bit not fatigued, but struggling against Hamzat's power.
Ooh.
Oh, could you imagine if he had got him down? Great scramble by both athletes. Wow. Do you reckon Burns looks a bit fatigued?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Oh, they got him then.
Oh, I think he's going to finish him. I think Hamzat's going to finish him. I'm seeing a finish here.
Oh,
I think that's it.
oh shit. Come on, Hamzat. Get him, bruh. Damn,
can't believe that
dude. This
fatigue
Gilbert Burns a motherfucker. They are so tired.
Holy moly. And this is fatiguing, like you're trying to breathe and
Oh,
you're him
mate.
leaning on you. Oh,
Mate.
yeah, I think Burns is done. I think he's done. Unless he lands a massive shot.
That's it, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's just...
What was that? Hamzat, he looks a little bit fatigued, but nowhere near as fatigued
No.
as Burns, Oh, great hook there.
Just covered in Burns' blood.
Mate.
Clock check,
so
2:30,
Modern day gladiators.
2:29, 28, 27, 26, 25.
I think Hamzat is boxing smarter this round. He's using his range and his advantages rather than just walking straight into range. Oh wow. Oh, Jesus. 2 minutes to go. Those body shots will be killing you. What an incredible fight.
Final 2 minutes.
Right now, I would say 2-1 to Hamzat.
Yep.
But what a fight. I would love to see a rematch. They probably won't, but I would love to see it. Wow.
Hamzat.
But he can still bring it back. If Burns wins the rest of this fight, you could be very close to who wins this round.
So close, dude.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What a pace that they've both set. I'm surprised.
Oh, dude.
Wow, he may get a second wind here if he can land a decent shot. Oh, no. Oh! Wow. Oh, head kick. Like, they're not landing cleanly, but they're still, like, grazing, Now Burns, he's looking a bit more, not
He's
as
got some
fatigued.
more. No, yeah, he's come back a bit.
Second win, definitely.
Come
Only
on.
a minute to go. A minute to go for a massive win if he can do it, but I think probably Hamzat at the moment winning.
Final minute.
In saying that, it's a close round,
50
man.
seconds to go.
Get into it, boys.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Oh! Come on,
my
Hamza. What are you
God.
doing?
Holy moly. This is a close round. I don't know who's
Dude,
ahead
I
now.
have no idea.
How are they going to score this? He just took 3 overhand rights to the dome. Oh! 30 seconds. 30 seconds for Burns to pull it out. Oh, he's looked
Looking at
across.
the clock.
Okay, you got 20 seconds. Oh! This could be, whoever wins this could win it.
Shit.
Hamzat coming back strong.
Oh!
Big overhand right.
12 seconds. Fuck.
10
10.
seconds.
Oh!
Oh, great hook. I don't know who's won this.
Oh! Jesus.
Oh, my God, 4. Oh, what a fight. I don't know who won that.
Wow.
What a fight. He just headbutted
Wow,
him.
dude. That was hectic.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I would, honestly, I'd be happy with a draw.
Yeah, that was sick.
Mate.
I'd be happy with a draw.
That's how Hamzat congratulates
Look at
people.
Hamzat, yeah.
He fucking
Just
headbutts
headbutted him.
them.
Oh, wow.
Dude, you see that, you're like, dude, that'd hurt anyway. And it's like,
It's just like,
at
ow.
the end of a fight, they're just like headbutting each other and
Please not.
shit. I have no idea.
I don't know who won that.
I think Hamzat.
You reckon
Yeah, I
Hamzat?
think so, yeah.
I think Hamza, but I don't know. But that was a fucking war.
Wow.
Boom.
He dropped him with a jab.
Wow, dude.
They both dropped each other once. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Honestly, I know it sounds fenced it up, but I honestly would be happy with a draw. I would honestly be happy with a draw.
I hear ya.
I can't split that last round. Like, obviously, Hamzat won the first half, but I feel like Burns may have won the second
Burns
half.
definitely came back, didn't he?
We landed 3 massive overhand rights.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
But Hamzat was almost like inviting it.
Yeah, wow.
As he's getting pumped.
I think the judges will give it 2-1 to Hamzat because he's a bigger name. But
Look at this. This is this thing's
wow.
humongous. This one is this one. Bang, dude! It didn't even seem to wobble him.
I know. It's fucking madness.
what an incredible fight. I'm so glad that we got to see Hamzat for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Like, incredible fight.
That was good stuff.
How about Michael Pride making me change my bet to a Hamzat finish, motherfucker?
I tell you what, though,
you had points?
I had Hamzat to win, and he said, "Do it, finish."
What, just to win, paying $1.20?
It was part of the unit. It was part of the
that's
time
right.
crisis multi.
Oh, he's completely fucked it.
Yeah.
I do believe that this has proven Hamzat's not ready for Covington and Usman. I think this.
Well, if he wins this day, he'll fight Kobe next.
I'd rather see him take another fight.
Yeah, I hear you.
I
Let's see what the result is here.
He's still so new. He's got so many years
What's
to go.
the point? Like when
Yeah.
everyone's fucking.
Oh, wow.
Hectic. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Hamza got it done.
Wow.
But you could argue, right, that he just beat the number 2 contender. So should he not be then given the number 1 contender?
No, technically he should.
I love this respect.
For Hamzat's career, like I agree with you. Technically, he should, but I think he's a superstar in the making. He's still only.
Let's see what we got here. Hopefully you can't hear this on the stream. Rogan and Hamzat. Someone's pointing out that I'm flinching. I can't help it. I like fucking.
Well, you're a fighter.
No.
It's in him.
Dana loves that shit.
Yeah. Dude.
So sorry. Let him talk.
I love this shit.
Dude, those motherfuckers are built different, eh? Like, that is ridiculous.
Man. Just for context on the Brazilian comments, in the pre-fight press conference, he kind of said to Gilbert, like, you're not really Brazilian, you don't even have Portuguese. And I think that's why he was saying, like, you know, I love my Brazilian trainer, he helped me to fight, just to let the Brazilians know that, you know, it was all pre-fight build-up. What a fight. He actually looks cleaner than Hamza.
He does.
Not that that's a measure, but... Unranked to the third guy in the world, that's pretty fucking hectic. Man, people are saying robbed. Bro, that's not a robbery.
Yeah, it was not a robbery.
Robbed? No.
Yeah, like, give me a break. Come on, guys.
No.
Come on, guys. You're taking
No
the piss
robbing.
now. That was an extremely close fight that could have gone either way.
No, you can't say robbed. Like, if he'd won, I would have been like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It was an extremely close fight, could have gone either way. Robbery, I think people are forgetting what robbery means. Like, robbery means
Robbie means you
clear winner.
Clearly, exactly.
loses.
Yeah.
There's no robbery there. But to your point of, like, he just beat the second guy in the... Obviously, he should fight, you know, Colby Covington.
Yep.
I just think more as, like, building him up as a star and his career. It's like...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
give him another fight or two.
It's interesting, though, right? Like, what Gilbert had there was hands. Like, that was the difference, it seemed, because he couldn't take fucking Hamzat down. I wonder if that'll be a similar thing with Colby, who's a wrestler. But then when you see two wrestlers fight each other, they end up punching on, like Colby and Usman, so I don't know.
Well, for example, I think Hamzat was fatiguing, whereas Colby wouldn't fatigue at all.
True, that's true. He was fucking wrecked by the end, wasn't he?
And
Well,
so,
imagine 5 rounds.
with Colby, which is he's like
You know what I mean?
cardio king, and then you've got obviously
Because if they got...
No, I'm right. Coffee, did you say?
No, I'm good.
On the blokes. Get him a full sugar Powerade.
Full sugar if there's full sugar, just get me full sugar.
Punters, dribblers, just so you know, Kempy... Huh?
Stop touching your mic.
Oh, is that what it is?
You keep doing it.
Sorry, I'm so nervous when they're fighting. I'm like moving my arm. So
Just play with your pocket.
Okay, so I was like, what is that noise?
It's him. He keeps touching every 2 seconds.
Dude,
Bro.
I do it, and you keep looking at me, and then I forget. It's like when Steph hates me playing with my beard. I have these like ticks that I can't fucking control. Sorry, P's and D's. No sugar Powerade's a huge call, Kempy.
They're actually really good.
What have you got against sugar? What's sugar done to you?
Well, I think we discussed this. I think sugar, and I still eat sugar, don't get me wrong. I love me sweets.
Yes.
But I do believe that in 20 to 50 years, whatever, we'll look at sugar the same way we look at like drugs and that. Because it's so addictive and so bad for you that I try not to.
I can see that.
But sometimes I like, you know.
Oh, I love it. Hey, look, I love it. I love it. And I eat too much of it. But where I can, I try to avoid it.
You're a sweets guy? What's your go-to?
I love Mentos.
Mentos?
Is your go-to.
Well, like I
love Mentos. I'm not anti-Mentos.
I had some Pop-Tarts the other day. That was great.
Pop-Tarts.
Drumsticks, the new
Yeah,
hazelnut
what flavour Mentos? Good question.
just the mixture one.
So the fruity one, though.
Yes, not the
Not the mint.
milkshake or not mint. No, yeah, the fruity one. Yep.
Is there a milkshake flavour of Mentos?
Yeah, I think you can get like milkshake flavors and all that kind of stuff. All different stuff. There's like Coca-Cola ones and that. But yeah, I had Pop-Tarts the other day. That was great.
Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, they were great.
That's a throwback. Jesus.
Very underrated Pop-Tarts. Very underrated.
What's
I haven't had a
Pop-Tart
Pop-Tart
for years.
Since I was a kid, I don't think.
Mate, great stuff. Because you can trick yourself into be like, oh, they're not that bad, but they're actually fucking terrible for you. And they're just, the texture of it's really nice. You got that stuff in the middle, crispy on the outside.
Sure.
Pop-Tarts are good. They're really good. I like drumsticks, ice cream.
P's and D's, who do you think won that fight? Do you think Gilbert was robbed? Surely not. Surely not.
Surely not.
Gilbert was absolutely not robbed.
No, he
It was a
wasn't.
very close fight. That's it, in my opinion.
I had a mini Magnum the other night. Fucking good.
They're good, eh?
Because sometimes you don't want a full Magnum, like, especially after
Oh, you mean
dinner.
you had a mini?
Yeah, a mini one.
Oh, yeah, they're good. But you could, if you really wanted to, you could swallow that thing whole.
You could, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, it's Monday night. I've just had dinner. Should I be having a full Magnum?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
That's where the mini comes into its own. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, bruh, I'm a Magnum. I just happen to be smaller.
I'm basically just a bite of Magnum rather than a full Magnum.
Yes.
I wonder what the size
well, a couple of
difference
bites.
is.
I reckon it's,
Like a grammage.
what do you reckon it would be, 50%?
Maybe. I haven't had a mini Magnum for a while. See, I've got a problem though with sugar. Like, I can't help it. I'll if it's like, oh, here, have a small Magnum and be like fucking responsible, or get like
I can't do the
a
small
bucket.
Magnum. Yeah.
I just get a bucket of Magnum.
I wouldn't get a bucket.
I would.
But I'll eat.
But don't you get the lady connoisseur? and
I
just
was
get
out to dinner the other night with my old man, and then Steph goes. Me and Steph obviously try not to eat shit, but then like one of us will set the other off. We're like drug addicts,
Me
and then
and the
she'll be like,
missus is the same.
she'll be like, "Oh, you get us an ice cream on the way home," and I go, "No, we shouldn't." Like, then she goes, "I've had a fucking long day. Get me a fucking ice cream." So I'm like, "All right." She's like, "You don't need to have any. Just get me a paddle pop, like cookies and cream on a stick." And I went, "All right, sweet." Walked into Woolworths. I see a fucking ice cream on a stick, and I see a tub.
And you say to yourself, you know
I go,
what?
"Fuck it, I'll get the
has
tub."
been a long day. It has
What'd you
been a
get?
long
Cookies
week.
and cream?
Cookies and cream
connoisseur?
tub, yeah, connoisseur tub, 700, whatever, like the bigger one is.
Yeah.
The
No, I know.
larger
Yeah,
large
one.
end.
Yeah, the later and a half.
Yeah.
So you
Took it
go
out,
that
pounded
over
it.
Ben and Jerry's. Are you more of a connoisseur guy?
Did you get through it?
No, for the first time in probably like a very long time, we didn't pound it in an evening, which is showing some emotional growth.
So you want to know something interesting about Ben and Jerry's is like when they were designing it and that, they were like, we need to go against the grain of like the branding of it all. And what is ice cream usually associated with? It's like connoisseur, rich, very like
Sexy,
posh,
delicate, hot.
posh kind of stuff. You know, it's like a posh branding for ice cream as if it's like prestigious. So Ben and Jerry's were like, we need to go the opposite of that. Fun, stupid, you know,
Goofy personality.
And that's what made them stand out.
Why is that a thing, like, that ice cream is made out to be prestigious?
Exactly.
It's fucking
It's
pretty
not.
weird if you think
because
about it.
it's not prestigious.
No.
It's nothing prestigious about it.
Sit on the couch in your tracky ducks with a shirt on,
And
preferably
also-
so no one can see you.
Sometimes just in your undies, mate.
In
You
your
know what I mean?
undies.
And the brilliant thing they did was there was this big push for like, you know, sugar-free ice cream and all that. And it sounds good in theory, but if you're going to eat ice cream, you're not in that mind state. You want the nicest shit ever. And that's why Ben & Jerry's said, we don't give a fuck how much sugar is in it, how much we mix in it. We just want it to be nice as anything. And that's, you know, part of the reason why they were so successful because, you know, you're not going... It's like, for example, light cheese. It doesn't sell anywhere near as much as tasty cheese. But you would think that it does because it's cheese that's less, you know,
Fatty
or whatever. But people don't care that much.
Well,
They're
but
just
it's like going to
I'm
Macca's for a salad. What's the point? Like, why? Just get a salad somewhere else. The McDonald's salad
You
is
can't
not...
tell me that a McDonald's salad is going to be a better fucking salad option than...
Don't do it. It's a waste of everyone's time. McDonald's are only doing it as like a box tick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You go to Macca's for what they do best.
Is there a world where Macca's becomes like fully healthy
No.
ever? Like
Because
I'm
no one will
talking
go.
100 years.
No one will go.
But maybe they, you know, science develops like so much that you can have.
Well,
shitty
if you
meat.
can find a way to make it healthy and delicious.
Zero sugar power rate, still delicious.
I disagree. I think
Really?
zero sugar drinks, just trying to quickly
what?
think, we don't have any sponsors that are zero sugar. No. Zero sugar drinks, I don't think hold
I'm going to
up.
bring a Gatorade, in for zero sugar Gatorade. My missus thought the same thing. We actually drove back from Gold Coast the other day.
You drove?
Yeah, I
thought
bought
you
her
were
a car.
I thought you fly. You bought her a car.
Yeah, it's the first new car.
Hey!
First, you know,
You buy her a
wait,
plane?
I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
Yeah.
Made me feel like a man.
Oh, I bet
Did
it
it?
did.
What, buying your baby girl a car? Fuck
Fucking
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking...
Get her something ritzy, mate.
Oh, dull. Fucking got you.
Oh, yeah, check this out. Have a big bow on it and shit.
Honestly, I was fucking walking around for the whole day just going, I'm a man.
Did you boat her?
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
And she was all very feminine, like went very girly in the situation.
Yeah. Did you wrap yourself in a bow and put yourself in the trunk?
It
nude?
turned me on. It turned me on, and I
that'd
just said, I'm a fucking man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man. Now, is that, you know, old school? Maybe. But I'm just telling the truth, baby.
Listen.
Made me feel really good.
You are who you are, bro.
I am who I am.
And you know what you are? You're a man.
I'm a man, but, you know, buying your wife something like that where, like, you're trying to build a family together and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so we're thinking, is this a wagon? We get
It's
something where it's got room to grow into?
Yeah, it's for the kids. It's for
the kids?
Like, we'll have kids in the next
So you got a wagon?
24 months. Yeah, it's a Mazda CX-5.
Boom.
So you got room to grow for a young family.
A lot of room to grow.
Lot of room to grow for a young family. I tell you what, the
Shout
biggest...
out to Mazda Grand Prix in Aspley. And actually...
Oh,
give
can you
this
get
bloke a
Big
follow.
Ute on the blower? I fucking need a car.
no, he's actually really good. Like, because I've never, ever bought a new...
The BT50, mate.
Well, fuck,
I've never bought a new car before. I've never ever bought a new, like, all my cars are little shit boxes. Like, her old car was like, you can't even resell it. It's such a shit car. Like, that's how bad it is.
Drive
So
into
you,
the
you had to get the wreckers around.
Well, she gave it away to one of her friends.
There you go.
Because that's how shit the car is.
Yeah,
And,
right.
you know, anyway, so follow LDC_01, Luke Camilleri. He's a listener of the podcast, and he was fantastic. Guided me through everything, showed me, was very honest about, you know, you don't need to spend this much.
Are you using our live stream here to get your missus a free car? This has all just come up.
No,
here.
it's not free.
Sounds like it might have been.
You're not a man if you get free cars for your missus. You're a man if you work hard and then you...
I think you are a man if you get a free car for your missus.
But you wouldn't feel as powerful.
you wouldn't
You
feel
don't
as
feel
masculine.
as
No, you wouldn't feel as
masculine.
masculine.
No way.
I'm telling you,
It's not possible.
No.
I grew an extra inch.
Did ya?
I measured
Good
it.
for you, dude.
I measured it, and it went like the night before the car, certain amount of inches below
Yep.
average.
Yep.
And then after I bought the car, average.
Average.
So you reckon you're an average height now?
Look, it depends where your average is coming from.
Holy Dragons 8-6 against the Roosters. No, this is
In
not
the NRLW.
Oh, NRLW Grand Final. I was like, swear I saw the Roosters playing the other night. NRLW, 8-0 Dragons. Go Dragons. Sowie coaches them. Go
Yeah,
Dragons.
actually, I'm going for Dragons.
Go
there.
Dragons. Fuck the Roosters.
Saggy.
Saggy.
Sowie knows footy. Like, he's really good footy.
He's got a really good footy brain, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I remember I used to work with him when he was like, he'd call for different radio when I was, newsflash, I worked in radio once. But I always found him to be, like, there were so many legends who, like, you'd hear talking, but I always found Sowie conveyed rugby league knowledge the best to the audience.
He's fucking
I
good,
found
dude. He knows what he's talking
the way
about.
that he would convey it to be the most consumable to a dead shit like me. Now, does that mean anything?
Means something.
Means something.
It doesn't mean nothing.
Doesn't
Tom.
mean nothing.
You can't tell me it means nothing.
But I think he won Coach of the Year.
Yes, in the NRLW.
In the NRLW.
Yep, in his first year as coach. And that's a new team, I'm pretty sure.
And it was a no try, so now it's 4.
And I
4-0.
believe he was brought in to be assistant coach, or he has been brought in to be assistant
Wales.
coach in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
Chicks, New South Wales?
Chicks, yeah.
But what's interesting about, like, Sowie and other ex-players is that most players are good at doing, but they're not good at explaining how to do it. You know, they're not good at, like, breaking things down. Sowie is actually good at breaking
very
things
good.
down. But, yeah, good luck to the girls. Looks like there's a fair turnout there, which is great. And, like, tickets, I think, were $15, and then kids were free. So, fair turnout, which is great.
Dude, someone's trying
Where's the GF?
Redcliffe.
Someone is saying that Ben & Jerry's, well, there's a couple of people saying Ben & Jerry's overrated. Someone saying that Peters is the GOAT. I think we might have to block that person.
Yeah, shit chat.
Was that my dad?
Yeah.
He thinks Peters is the best. Peters vanilla. He's like, he just can't get enough of it.
Sorry.
I'm like, Dad, bro.
Papa Sims.
There's better shit out there now, mate. He's like,
But he's
nah,
loyal. He's a loyal
nah.
butler.
Peters, how good is it? Loves it, mate.
That's
Fucking
sorry,
loves it.
sorry, Papa Sims. Now we've got Aljo and Piotr Jan for the Bantamweight title, punters, dribblers. Let us know who you think's going to win in the comments. I think Piotr Jan is going to do the damn thing.
He's angry. He's high. Like, he bashed him last time. The only reason why he lost is because of the illegal shot.
knee. Yeah.
Look, I think he bashes him. I think he bashes him well.
Yeah.
You reckon he bashes him?
Bashes him and bashes him well.
Yep.
You reckon he bashes him well, right?
Yep. There's going to be good old-fashioned bashing going on.
Good old-fashioned bashing.
Because Peter Young is a gun, and he'll be filthy because Sterling has carried on a treat since he won the belt.
Yeah, and also didn't win the belt, but he's been walking around with it.
And did the whole fake cry when he won it. And then, like, a couple hours later,
He was
talking
photos
shit.
and shit with the belt. You're like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And I get it. He's trying to make his money while he can.
Agree.
So, look, mate, just do
But
your
still.
damn thing. But at the same time, you don't want to go down as a bit of a joke. Oh, he brushed him.
Oh. He went for the tap, and Piotr didn't play that shit.
In no world does that not embarrass him. Do you know what I mean? In no world, like, he might pretend like, I don't care, like, what a loser he didn't
Nah,
tap.
that gets him.
Stinks.
That stinks.
Because that's a very early fist bump.
But that's
too.
also Piotr wins now.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're
that's
not
right.
on Piotr to win, then you don't get rugby league.
That's an early fist bump. Like he's so keen to make sure that he likes him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look how small they are. Look at the size. We've held those belts because obviously we're mates with Volk, even though he doesn't follow us on Instagram. But those belts are not huge. They're not small.
Do you want me to reach out to Vox and say
They're
follow
not
us on
light.
They're not light. They're not small.
They're heavy. They're
But they
really
look
heavy.
gigantic on those little bastards.
Well, they're little banties.
They are.
Little
Put them in your
bantams.
pocket.
Yeah.
They'd fuck you up, but they're still small.
Oh, they'd kill you, but you could still put them in your pocket. That's what we're saying.
They wouldn't let you, but if they were into it.
No, they'd kill you before you could.
Before you could.
But if they were like, oi, can you put me in your pocket?
You'd be like, yeah, of course, they'd
yeah,
fit.
Yeah, that fit.
He'd slip right in. That looks like if the referee looks like if E from Entourage hit rough times.
Well, I think E did.
What's Entourage?
I think E.
Shh, don't you start, Kempy.
I don't think E's been seen since his
No, he did a
directorial
couple-
debut when he did Gotti and it got like 1% on Rotten
Yeah,
Tomatoes.
it's like the worst movie of all time, apparently.
No, literally, like it's people are saying
I
it's
think-
the worst movie ever made.
But is it even worth watching from like an
That's why I
ironic
didn't watch
sense?
Entourage.
Yeah, Kempy never heard of Entourage.
No, never. I mean, I've heard of
he
it.
hadn't even heard of it.
No. I'd heard of it.
He
I
hadn't
just
heard of
haven't
it. He goes,
watched
what's
it.
Entourage? Yeah, Chad would be
Chad would be in
furious.
tears. Are you mates with Chad? I'm
Mates
going
with
to tell
Chatty.
him you said
Mates
that.
with Chatty. I think he follows me, Chatty, which is good.
So he knows.
Do you want me to reach out to Vox and sort out that follow for you? Pull a few strings?
Look, you know what? It's best not to ask for it directly. And even though you'd be doing it as a third party, it'd still feel kind of direct. So I think that...
Oh, you don't reach out?
No.
What would you say?
I'll say, hey,
that's
Vox,
Why
can
aren't you
you please
following?
follow my mates? They're upset. They thought you had a connection. They thought, even though you did 20 interviews that
Can you
day,
sling us one of those pillows?
even though you did 20 interviews that day, they felt that you were special, like your connection was special.
Man, he laughs and shit on our posts.
Yeah, he's like, dude, you guys are fucking hilarious. So it's like, okay, well, why don't you follow us then, dude?
Maybe
He
he's
literally says
playing
that.
mind games with you. Like in the fight game, pre-fight, they play mind games all the time.
He's like, you cunts are the fucking funniest.
Thanks, bro.
And then he just didn't reply. Or
Look,
he didn't follow. It's upset me.
Maybe he thinks he's following you.
You know what I put it down to?
What?
Like, he's just got to focus on the fight. And
After that,
so I expect when he wins today that he will follow us.
he'll probably see this clip.
Some bloke just dropped 10K on Sterling to win.
Jesus, that seems
Seems
a
bold.
lot. All right, we've got
Shit.
E, who's hit hard times.
Is that his
standing
dad,
between them.
maybe?
I think it's... No, he's too young.
not
All right,
that young.
about to get underway here. Get ready for a sinking up.
Man, Jan is angry.
Yeah, he is. Okie dokes. Okie dokes.
Sterling looks a bit rattled in my
A lot of shiny necklaces in the crowd.
A lot of shiny necklaces.
All right, we're off. Big kick to start. 4 minutes and 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 450. Thank you, Denon, as you were.
As when I watch, I always wonder, what shorts would I wear? What shorts would you guys wear?
I'd wear the tight
The
ones.
tights.
I think I might wear
Yeah.
yarns.
I
They're
don't
both
mind
wearing the same shorts.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't mind split up the side.
I tell you what I wouldn't wear.
I don't get the point of it, though.
Was it who fought Connor before Connor fought Chad Mendes? Dennis.
Seaver, and they were like,
And they were like
Nadals.
down.
Yeah.
They're like he's wearing
He wore
fucking,
three-quarters.
They were the early Nadals.
Yeah, the 3/4 boxer boardies. I'm like, bruh.
he was rip curl as well. They were rip curl 3/4 boys.
Yeah, they were disgrace. That was zip-offs, I
He
think.
shouldn't have been allowed. They
zip-off.
were.
That was zip-offs.
SMP zip-offs.
Oh, ooh. Ooh, dude, being kicked would just be the worst, no matter where. No matter where, but just being kicked generally. Shin would obviously be maybe the worst, but
Well,
like...
after the testy.
Well, of course, but you're
I
not
reckon
allowed to.
in there, like with with
Yeah.
a bare foot, slapping it. Slapping a base. Slapping a base.
The shin, definitely.
Ooh.
I wince anytime I see a shin get hit.
Man, Jan is just so good at distance control, like distance management.
Yeah, I've heard him referred to by wiser heads than myself as the best boxer in the UFC.
Technically, as in
Yeah.
technically speaking, he's definitely right up there. Right up there.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, I think it might have been you, Eddie.
It might. I think it was me. Yeah.
But, I mean, can we just talk quickly about how incredible that fight was before?
Bro,
It was unbelievable.
That was crazy. That's one of the
Wow.
best fights I've seen.
was
Which
unbelievable.
seems like a very Vossi hyperbole thing to say, but it was a fucking
You
ripper
don't
of a
train in
fight.
hyperbole.
No, I don't.
It's not your racket.
No,
You know-
I'm very measured.
You know, it was a good scrap, like a great scrap. Technically, obviously, but scrap was the woman fight on the No Limit card. That was
Dude,
incredible.
So hectic. Ashley Sims.
Oh my
that
God,
was
bro.
I was like mouth open the whole time, going,
They
"Wow!"
threw down.
Even Steph, my misso, was like, she was not watching the boxing with me. She's actually getting more and more distressed that there seems to be something sports related I can watch every single night. But she even sat down and was like, holy fuck, these gals are getting after it. Oh,
That was an incredible fight. Like, yeah, that was so entertaining. So entertaining.
I love the Biffs on Wednesday night.
I really like the Wednesday
How
night
good is
Biffs.
it they're bringing it back?
Yeah.
So good.
Because it rounds your week out. You get that little
Hump day
investment.
Biffs, dude.
Hump Day Biffs, bro, but it's actually the end of Hump Day.
Yes.
So you've only got 2 days to go.
And also, it just rolls you into Thursday night footy. You know, you have
Yeah.
Tuesday, you can just chill out. Boom, roll straight into Thursday night footy.
Monday, you deal with all the sort of wash up of the weekend, your NRL 360s of the world.
That's right. Tuesday you can just flop about.
Tuesday, you fly, maybe take the misso to dinner just because she's probably been a little neglected.
Yeah, take it out to a nice Chinese feed or
Or a
bit
sports,
of Japanese.
maybe
or
a
something.
sports bar.
Yeah. Well, you know, go have a slap. Go
Yeah,
watch
go
the
to a
bloody.
pub. Yeah,
Go watch the ponies run around at Sha Tin or something. and then you're rolling.
Yeah.
And then you got
Then
Wednesday,
you-
Thursday, Friday,
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday. You got 5 days of glory.
Clock check. We're at 1 minute 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35.
Ooh.
Ooh. They're just like fast little fuckers,
Yeah,
aren't they? Not
they
much has
are.
really happened.
Yeah, this is used to be Mighty Mouse's division. Now, he
No, he was
Mighty
fly.
Mouth was fly.
even further down.
Yeah, he was down one more.
Is this 135?
Yeah.
So
He was
this is like
125.
TJ Dillashaw,
Yes, correct.
Dominic
That's
Cruz
right.
and that.
Jose.
Mate, flyweight is fucking
Tiny.
Tiny.
They could fit in their pockets. That's how small they are.
Exactly.
There's no pocket too small for a flyweight.
Imagine, yeah.
When you can fit in a bantam's pocket, you know you're small.
Yeah, you're tiny.
That's how they do the weigh-ins.
In a pocket.
They just, yeah. Can you fit in
They
that
put them
pocket?
in, you know when you see like orphaned baby kangaroos? And they're just like, their pouch is just like a little fucking bag.
What are they in kilograms?
The
Yeah, like 50
flyweights?
kilos or some shit, like 55 kilos or something like that. which
Dude,
is
that's
fine.
disgracefully small if you are.
Ooh, great shot by Sterling there.
Wait, Dior, can you check what the weight is of in kilos of a bantamweight and a flyweight in the UFC because they're different weight classes in boxing?
I'm predicting this. I think Sterling walks into a massive left hook from Yarn if he keeps circling the cage the way he is. Even though he's gone the other way this
gone
time. But he has been going the other way. He's been going this way a lot. I was going to say they're too small to get fatigued, so him backing him up isn't going to
Do as much?
Yeah, as much. Whereas if they were big fellas and you have to keep backing up like that.
Oh!
Great counter by Sterling too.
Oh,
Wow, Sterling. Oh, he went for the fist bump again. This is twice.
he's getting Nabra left, right, and centre.
Holy shit.
52 kilos of flyweight. Bantamweight is what? 56 to 61, these guys are. That is small.
Small as.
That's small.
And they punched the absolute
52
piss out of you.
kilos.
Holy moly.
Not that this is necessarily a yardstick anyone cares about, but I was 54 kilos when I was 10.
Wow.
Were you really? How do you remember that?
Because it was the first time I think I ever got properly weighed and I could remember it. And I was like, okay, 54 kilos. And it's just always stuck with me because it's a way I've pegged it to shit like this. Because you also chicks are all very light for the most part. So I'm always like, oh, okay.
Certainly
Well,
lighter than us, for the most part.
That's what I mean, for the
For the
most
most
part.
part.
Except for these little fuckers.
Man. Sterling's going better than I thought he would. He's going much better than I thought he would. He's actually.
I think he was, though, in the first round of their last fight. He sort of looked okay, and then as the fight wore on.
How good are those TVs around this?
They're great, dude. I've been looking at them. I'm loving them.
That's so fucking sick. They always find, if you can advertise something, they'll find a way.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't know if I've ever.
I've always wanted to walk on these floors, see how
The
hard they
cage.
are.
Have I ever asked you guys this? Imagine a world where there was no advertising. How different just cities and everything would
Yeah,
look.
but then how would I know about the sugar-free Powerade?
No, but I'm saying the look of the world. Because that's where all the colour comes from, is signs, advertising shit.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were never allowed to advertise anything. It would just be bland buildings everywhere.
Yeah, it would be.
It's
And-
always refreshing watching Wimbledon.
But they've still got big old Rolex there, don't they?
Well, there's a clock in the corner. That's it. It's not dripping in advertising like everything else.
I don't mind like all the advertising because I think it actually makes the look better. Like it's more visually appealing. Whereas if this was just blank, this specifically, I don't think it would be as cool.
I just am sort of like...
But I do like the clean look of the
I get there's like elements of advertising that can be invasive, but with something like this, I'm like... Sometimes I'm like, does it even work?
Oh, I think it would work. Would have to.
But it would be like obviously a brand awareness thing as opposed to like sales conversions.
That's right, Tom. It's a branding exercise.
It's a branding exercise.
Wow, Sterling. He's full mount here.
Oh.
Now he's got his back. Wow, this is probably the least part that Yarn would want to be in. Like this is, Yarn.
Yeah, Aljo is a wrestler.
Yeah, much better stand-up Yarn, and now he's got his back. If he can control this for the next 3 minutes, it's a round win, which is big. Okay, wow. Joe Rogan just said Jermaine's a master at the rear naked choke.
Big trouble.
He's fully got his back. It's got it locked in. Like, to get out of this, he may not finish him, but he will control him for a substantial amount of time.
Probably for the round if he can't get out.
Oh,
baby.
This would be one of the great upsets, in my opinion. Still, not the greatest upsets, but just because...
But it'd be a great upset.
Yeah, it'd be a great upset because no one had Sterling winning. Like, no one. What were the odds? They're like 10 to 1 or something? Or like
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Can you check, please? The odds were for this fight?
Can we see what the odds were for this fight on Neds?
Yeah, on Neds, of course.
Responsibly.
Obviously. Responsibly and respectfully. Gamble respectfully.
Gamble respectfully and responsibly. Not a gambling ad. Neds do not sponsor this live stream.
Okay.
It's already started, so they can't show me, motherfucker.
Tom got shin splints because he got leg kicked by an ibis. What someone said.
You motherfuckers.
Leg kicked by an ibis.
Ibises can kick, dude.
Dude, they can kick with the best of them.
Scratch you with those fucking...
Have you seen the ibis's favourite to be the mascot for the Brisbane Olympics?
Dude, yeah, but do you know they're
Surely
native?
not.
They're native.
Yeah,
I didn't know they were
that,
native.
Do you know that they flew in once? They flew in from like the wetlands somewhere in a drought. They flew into the city and never left. They weren't here like 20 years ago. Now they're everywhere.
Surely ibises can't be the mascot like of... surely we've got something better than that.
Well, we do. We've got many things better.
Many.
Could you imagine the ibis? Wow, Sterling here.
Oh,
he's got on the chin. Oh, okay, no, he's all right. He's all right. Oh, okay.
Clock check,
No,
127, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21,
Wow.
20. Well, this is an Aljo round.
Wow.
Oh!
Dude.
That full body lock, is that what that's called?
Yep.
Is hectic.
Wow.
Like, he's been able to just hold that. He's been able to hold him in position the whole fucking round with that.
That's crazy.
I just pulled the mic away to burp a little bit and burp directly into it anyway. So I apologise if anyone heard it.
I mean, this is... If he can get him down for another round, you could even debate he won the first round, like it was close. He's only got to win one more round after this.
I wondered, I mean, do 10-8s, this, I'm not saying this is a 10-8. I don't understand necessarily entirely how the scoring goes, but, like, he's controlled the fuck out of this entire round. Like, Yarn's done nothing really from memory. Can you call that a 10-8, or do you need to have, like, a brutal knockdown?
He hasn't been damaged at all, really.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been fighting for him.
Just been control.
Really. Yeah.
You've got to really fuck someone up for it to be a 10-8.
Yeah. And maybe the fact that he couldn't actually finish him in this position, or even...
Wow. Jeez, I mean, Sterling fighting really, really well.
Yarn would have just been laying there being like, where the fuck is this 10-second count?
See, I mean, you look at that. Like, he dominated, he controlled him the whole round just from a split second getting that lock.
Keep your arms down, Sterling. Let's just get this thing done if you want to do it, you know?
Yeah, and also...
You can do that if you win, dude.
Yarn has a tendency to come on strong late in the fights as well. So, like, you don't want to get cummed on and not be ready for it.
Someone just said the man with the 10K bet would be feeling real good right now. Great point.
The smartest man in the room at this point.
Yeah.
At this point in time. But it could go quickly to the silliest man in the room. There's no in between with a bet like that. You're either the smartest man in the room or you're a silly goose.
I know a person who I won't name. Again, they are well-to-do, so this was a responsible bet they put on.
Responsible, respectful.
They had a wager on Souths minus 10.5, so to win by more than 10.5. Latrell first try scorer, Campbell Graham anytime, paying upwards of 50 Gs. And they sent us the bets before the game, and I almost melted into a puddle when Campbell Graham went over. Again, responsible, respectful.
Yeah, look, it's...
Bet respectfully.
It was a sight to behold.
Yeah.
You know.
I can say with absolute confidence it was neither Eddie or myself.
No, it
You
wasn't.
probably would you be here if that happened? Or
No.
would you
Well,
be-
no, I would be here. I live and breathe the P&D. That's all I live
I
for.
can see you going straight to Coachella. I reckon you're a Coachella.
Is
operator.
Coachella on?
In about a week
Is
or
it
two.
on?
Who's
Yeah.
headlining?
The weekend. They're actually.
I actually don't mind the weekend.
I love the weekend. He's replacing Kanye West.
Did he get
Yeah, right.
dropped from it, Kanye?
Yeah, you got dropped for some. I guess some.
Just Kanye-ish behaviour.
As in Kanye was like, I don't want to do
No,
it. Or they got
Coachella were like, we don't like the way you're acting, bruh. See ya.
Well, he's like clearly in some sort of like mental episode that he needs help, doesn't he?
He does.
Very strange what he's doing. It's like, bro, your missus is allowed to get a new missus if you break up with her. I mean,
Well, and you
I
missus
know.
or a new man.
Yeah, whatever she wants to do, bro. If you break up, she can do that.
She can move on, dude.
Yeah, bro. Stop being a weirdo.
Also, because didn't he technically?
Like he had
a
a new
moment.
missus blowing up about her partner. It's like, bro.
Well, didn't he have the uncut jams chick?
Yeah, and
Was she in Uncut Gems?
Yeah, yeah.
The one that said
Oh.
uncut jams.
Jams.
Have you seen that?
I've seen the movie.
Well, you haven't seen that video.
Mate.
Oh my god.
That movie.
What happened there?
Oh, look, he's got it again. Sterling
Damn.
is fighting the fight of his life. I did not see this coming.
Oh, dude,
Now he's-
come
Oh
on,
my
Sterling.
God.
Don't do this, bro. Just fucking win it if you're going to win it.
Uncut Gems gave me major
Oh,
anxiety.
bro, that whole movie
Yeah.
is anxiety.
Oh,
Yep.
Great
to
film, though.
To the very end.
I also
Mate,
think
the
it's a
whole time,
travesty
yeah.
that
Red
fucking
line.
Adam Sandler... I don't think he was even nominated for an Oscar. Like, that was one of the greatest fucking performances I've ever seen. Obviously, the Oscars are a fucking joke, but you know what I mean.
He's a great actor. A great actor, Adam
Yeah, he
Sandler.
is.
Underrated because
Yeah.
he does all the funny stuff.
Well,
which
because
is
he's
not
so
funny
he's
anymore.
so funny, and they just don't
Respect.
recognize funny.
This is crazy. Sterling once again. I mean, this is absolutely 2 rounds to 1. If unless Jan gets out. So you got 2 rounds to 1. You could even argue it's 3 rounds to 0. There's a world where Jan must finish him to win this match, which is incredible to think.
Do
And
you think Sterling won the first round?
Well, I'd argue that it was so close that it could go either way.
Yeah.
I would also say what a vindication for Sterling. He has had people talk so much shit about him because he won the belt the way he did, and yes, he carried on. He deserved a lot of it, but to go out and win and vindicate his position of I could have come back and won that last fight. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
It's very crazy.
I don't think Jan.
But he's also like he's taken him down at least these last 2 rounds with relatively comfortably, right? And then he's just kept him down there.
And
I don't remember him being able to do that in the first.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe he's identified the ways he can beat him. A lot because we always see this. Like you get good wrestlers come into the UFC, and then for some reason their ego gets involved and they want to become strikers. That's what I loved about Khabib is he just said, no, I'm taking you down. I'm going to punch you in the head.
Yeah, but he would do it better than this.
Oh no, yeah. What I'm saying
And more in a more entertaining fashion. That was, I think, what was like this. There's a crowd was just booing there, and I was like, yeah, like if it wasn't for us right now, I think the UFC world might be a little bored.
Well, I think they definitely would be.
I think the UFC and KO and everyone are like, thank fuck, these boys are doing it live.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
I mean,
mate, I
Dana
was-
White's, he's happy.
He's
He's
very
impressed.
happy.
But then Khabib with that overhand right and not fucking drop Connor.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
But it wasn't like he
But he didn't dine out on it, no.
Yeah, he was like, I'll do it here and there, but I'm not going to go away from what gets me the victory. So I think Sterling has gone, you know what? I don't have to stand with this bloke. He's too technical. He's too good. So let's go to the ground. Let's grapple.
Just going to wrap him up.
Just wrap it up, baby. Just like I'm going to wrap up that belt around me waist.
Fuck yeah.
Ground
time.
control time 6:36.
Wow. And look, I understand why fans will be like, oh, boring, boring. But this is a part of mixed martial arts.
Yes.
You know, you cannot, like, they've been constantly trying to win position. So just because it's not punching in the face doesn't mean there isn't a combativeness happening right now.
But also, if you are a fighter and your opposition has a marked advantage in striking and you have a marked advantage in grappling, like, why the fuck wouldn't you do this? Even though it is boring.
You'd have to have rocks in your head, mate.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
All because you want to be the tough guy. It's like, bro, I already know I'm tough. I don't need to, like, prove
I don't need to prove it to you.
Yeah.
I might be tiny, but I am tough.
I might be able to fit in your pocket, but I'm a toughie. I'm a tough little garden gnome.
Yeah, I'm a tough gnome.
Dude,
bro.
you don't see garden gnomes with six-packs. These guys, they got them.
Wow,
No, you don't. Gnomes are always a little fat.
Gnomes are always overweight. And I just think that's like...
I think that's unfair.
Yeah, it's an unfair characterization.
I think so.
Gnomes can be jacked.
Fucking oath they can be.
I've always said it.
Always said it, always thought it.
Oh, is this race going on yet? 3 p.m. start. Beautiful. It's 2:30. 5.
The F1 race?
Yeah.
I tell you what, we spoke about it already, but that Netflix documentary has changed F1 racing.
Yes, it has. I'm still yet to get into it enough. I am watching it, but like...
Bro, it's become a pop culture. Like, even
phenomenon.
Even my missus that wouldn't watch F1 to, like... I mean, she just never would watch it. Was like, would love to go and travel and just view it.
Dude,
just
my
to
mum's
experience.
watching it. My mum's like, are you
Crazy.
watching the race today? I'm
Crazy.
like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's why you, like, we've spoken about this at length, but you just have to enter this content game, I think, going forward as an organisation, whether it's NRL, AFL, whatever. AFL have released, like, multiple docos, like Collingwood one, Port Adelaide one, Show Me the Money one. You have to enter that
You have to do it. Otherwise, you're just missing out.
And you'll fall off.
It's a competition for eyeballs, for hearts and minds.
Absolutely. You've got to win the hearts and minds.
You
You can win as many games as you like, but if you're not winning hearts and minds,
then you're fucked. Now, we are in round 4, and we are at 4, 48, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. 4 minutes 40. And we look like we're in a bit of a grappling exchange here. Back to throwing hands. Oh,
this is where Jan really does step up to the championship
I heard
rounds.
someone say Jan was that Jan's, I don't know if it was a dribbler's comment. I think it was, actually it might have been a tweet I just saw in there, saying that Jan's fighting with anger and Sterling's fighting with brains.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just think that, Jan is noticeably usually a bit of a slower starter, downloading all the information he needs to download. And
slower buffering speed.
Yeah, slow. I mean, he's like our bit rate. He's like our bit rate.
Yeah, exactly. What's it called? An insolence or what? What in the fuck's going on here? Eddie, I just want to thank you firstly for being the only person today to not offer anyone else a beer when he went to get them. He's been more than willing to tell everyone. And then he just fucking nips over there and grabs himself one. It's absolutely fantastic. This is what we deal with here.
Do you need one, mate?
No, I'm fine, mate. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
He could feel that.
I know you too well, mate.
I mean, I'd love one.
Exactly.
You want one?
No, I'm good. Would have liked to have been offered, though.
Oh, he's a bit, legs are a bit jelly there.
I knew you didn't need one, Tom.
No, I did need one. I'm just not going to say. Oh!
This is very fatiguing to constantly defend takedowns. It's also fatiguing to shoot them. But if Sterling continues to do this, it's definitely going to help his cause to win. There we go. Once again, on his back. This is so fatiguing. Oh, my God, he's going to slip off
Is he getting those legs in again?
He's too high, I think.
Dude, can you imagine how sore Harms that would be backstage? I've just been thinking about that fight and like... Oh.
Wow. How interesting MMA as well has taught us so much about things that we would have no idea about otherwise. Like, what would we know about jiu-jitsu or the world of jiu-jitsu?
True. There is a cultural element to it.
I wouldn't have even known it existed.
Yeah, neither. And imagine if
I was an orange belt in judo, so I got it. But I hear you guys probably won't across it.
Is judo jiu-jitsu?
No, but it's just in terms of other cultures and their martial arts. So I knew about jiu-jitsu.
But are they the same thing or not?
No, they're different.
They're different. So
but I knew about it.
It's like me saying, I've played soccer, so I know about rugby league.
Yeah, no, but sort of. But I'm just saying that I knew about it.
You're a combat kind of guy.
I also did fencing, so, whatever.
Did you do fencing?
Did you do karate?
No, I just did judo and fencing.
That's such like a
Fencing, bro.
Yeah, bruh. Like, that's country club kind of stuff.
Well, they offered it at the school, so I was like, fuck it, as if I'm not going to sword fight.
I
should call it sword fighing. It sounds cooler. I did sword
You've
fighting.
done a few of them in your time. I think most blokes do it.
Well, if you have to.
Weren't you like a regional champion?
I don't even think I was a champion, but I did well in like a regional tournament. I got
How many people would you be up against? So it's like the same guy every time?
big
Surely not
area,
many
mate.
people
Big
did it.
area. The surrounds, the Southern Highlands, the surrounding areas, towns. I think better at judo. I got in the local paper.
One of my...
You got in the local paper.
No way.
Yeah. Yep.
Judo chop.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys.
Would you do a judo chop?
No, I wouldn't even remember how to do anything.
Maybe you should do a video. You should
Maybe a judo tutorial?
You should take us through your moves.
Yeah.
I don't remember them, unfortunately, but I could flip,
What, you wouldn't know any moves?
No, dude, no.
You should have brought that up to Volk. Said, mate, I was a fucking...
Dude, I probably should have, actually. That's an opportunity.
He did off camera.
Yeah, but I should have done it on camera so people know. You know what I mean? So there's footage of Volk
Have you got any
shaking my
obscure
hand.
sports that you were good at?
He was a rower.
I was a rower.
I can see you as a rower.
Does that count?
Yeah, I can
So
see
it's
that.
sort of
When we were
obscure.
going for
Rowing
a run
is
the other
tough.
day and you were beating the fuck out of me, like we went for a run because we're going to do a marathon later in the year and I ran out hard the first K. Eddie was just trotting behind me, but he was like, what the fuck's going on here? And then after we hit a K, he just pumped me completely.
Yeah.
But I felt that, right? As soon as he got ahead of me, I'm like, okay, I'm actually fucked here.
Out of the two of you, he's more of an athlete.
Oh, he's got a better engine on him. But
More of an
anyway,
athlete.
nah. He's not coordinated, unfortunately. But,
And you are?
yeah, compared to him.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to give him a compliment here, was as you were beating the fuck out of me, I was like, actually, this makes sense. He's got a gas tank on him because he was like first aid rowing.
Yeah, okay.
This guy's got a gas tank. And I've got to stop trying to compare myself
There's
to
an
a
engine
man
under
with a
the
gas
hood.
tank.
There's an engine under the hood.
Oh, he's got it in him.
It's not all look.
Nah.
There's something under there.
When I was running behind Tom and he was setting a really high tempo.
Yeah. you
Hot
knew.
pace.
I was like, hopefully he slows down soon, but if not, and he's been training undercover because my first run in ages, I'm like, I would rather die in this fucking park than have him drop me.
Oh, fuck. So you were going through that in your head going, fuck.
I was like, I could be in for the worst 4Ks of my life here.
Yeah.
But you will not let me beat you, which is fair.
Wow. Wow.
You get it.
No, mate, I get it completely.
That's interesting. Interesting.
Someone wants a documentary on the junior fencing scene in the Southern Highlands from 97 to 2003.
Mate, it'd be must watch. Imagine if they put like huge budget into that. How lame it'd be.
It would be so lame.
Like full interviews with families and that.
But Roland von Zopf, shout out to. Remember, I mentioned him on the podcast. People thought I was lying because I was like, he was like this. He was like a musketeer. He had like a 12 moustache and shit, grey hair.
What was his name?
Roland von Zopf.
That is
and then,
a name that doesn't
dude,
seem real.
No, I know.
bad.
Yeah.
And then Googled him. Dribblers Googled him, and I was like, oh shit, story
real.
checks out. No, he's real.
I was actually in Brisbane South. I was first in the poker league for a while.
Were you?
Yeah, when I
In
was
the
coming-
poker league.
Yeah, when I was coming like playing. footy.
Oh, round 5. Here we go. 4, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 445.
So a bit of a poker player.
Used to be like as in just as fun with like the boys like all that like me, Samuel Tarde, Ian Lacey, Darius Boyd. We'd all go around to like Ian Lacey's house and all the like reserve grade /first grade footy players would just play poker every like Tuesday night or something like that. And then we found out that there was like poker leagues that you could go to. We all went down there and we started playing poker every like Tuesday night or whatever.
Love that. And you were the regional.
I was winning the regional like number one ranked for like a few weeks in a row.
Dude, that's so funny.
And then like I don't know, I just stopped going.
Stopped doing
like
it.
that. Yeah.
I love playing it, but I do get bored after a while. Like I don't have the staying power.
You need real money.
Well, yeah, because
with your
then you're
mates.
invested.
Because you're invested in, like, if you win like $200. It's fucking sick.
Yes. But I'm like, I get a bit antsy and I'll be like, fuck it, I'm all in.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shit,
You
I
don't be
shouldn't have done
patient. Yeah, absolutely.
You need everyone in the room like buying in.
Absolutely.
Like you need to be concentrating. You can't be like fucking floozing about because
Yeah.
the game goes too slow. It's like
that.
hurry up, bro.
Yeah, you need to be on.
You got to be on.
You need a room with no other stimuli.
That's right.
I can't play poker unless there's money involved. Like, poker without money is boring in my opinion.
it's a waste.
It's boring as shit.
Why would you play?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
and
would
you,
you
just
play?
bet anything. You don't care.
Because you don't care. It's not
Yeah.
real.
But yeah,
No.
poker's enjoyable. What about Sterling here? Like, so Yarn won the last round.
Oh.
Do we think Jan run the 4th?
I absolutely think we dominated for 3.5 minutes. He had control.
Did he? I wasn't paying
And
attention.
I think he won the ground.
Like I was in and out, you know.
Yeah.
I was watching it happen, but I didn't have a good read on who was winning. So then it could be 2-2 here.
Well, I think Sterling is winning right now, this round, but, obviously still long to go. He's not dominating. It's a much closer fight than I thought it would be. Much closer fight. I thought Jan would dominate him.
Do you think Jan has performed poorly or Sterling's been better than you thought?
I think Jan looks a bit, poorly, to be honest. I think Sterling's been the best version of him, whereas I think Jan, I don't know, he just hasn't really put it together at all. Like, there's never been a sequence where I've been like, oh, there's that slick as anything boxer. As I say, that'll probably knock him out.
He'll knock him out now.
I think he's just been so awkward to handle, Sterling, like this constant
He keeps
shooting
trying to
and that.
shoot, but Jan's been way better at not getting taken down, at least in this round, and I think the last. Do your own research.
And by research, you mean watch the fight?
Yeah, go back and watch that round. Clock check. We are at 2 minutes and 5 seconds. 4.
I was going to say,
3,
he should throw
2,
a flying knee.
1, 0.
Because, when he keeps shooting, every time he keeps
dog.
shooting, he should drive that knee up like he
I
did.
think that knee hurt him.
Wow, interesting. What's crazy is we still have Volks to come.
I know.
So
Great
pumped.
card. Great card.
Great card. Fuck, they've been rolling out some rippers lately.
They're so far ahead of the game, it's insane. Like, competing against boxing, UFC, I love boxing, I really do, and the big fights are incredible, like Kambosos, Lopez. But UFC consistently put on great cards.
All the time.
You can guarantee at least once a month minimum there's going to be a hectic card.
I know.
4 all in the NRLW, 25 to go, or a bit less
They
than
just
25
roll them
minutes to
out.
go.
Week, fucking month after month.
Mate, it's because the UFC run everything and you can't cherry pick and you get told what to do. Now, obviously, the fighters are underpaid, but it's good for a consumer. The consumer gets a great deal with the UFC.
Yeah, the consumer wins.
Oh, the consumer's winning. These blokes are definitely not winning. And Sheila's are definitely not winning.
The UFC's winning, though.
Someone's saying that we should have a NRL Sports podcast poker night live streamed.
I was actually speaking to Luke Lewis about, putting together, because he's got a license with part of the poker league or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were going to, fully put together, the cameras, everything, get NRL players in and have, a, few grand prize winning thing or whatever. It'd be
So you
fun
can
to
see the cards and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be
full
fucking
gig.
mad.
But it's just so much organising. We spoke about it a year and a half ago, and we back and forth about it for a while, and then COVID hit, and then we just kind of let it go. But yeah, it'd be sick to watch. You get all.
Dude, look at Jan here. This is the end of the fight. Finishing on top of him.
Wow, yeah, I think Jan's got this one, 3-2.
You think Jan won 3-2?
Yeah, I think so.
It's you know what,
What's significant.
Sterling looked good. Sterling looked really dominant at points. I don't think Jan ever looked dominant. Not that means who the fuck won, but do you know what I mean? I feel like Sterling imposed himself more in more moments of the fight.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I see what you mean. He probably dominated for longer in the whole fight. The only problem with scoring is it's round by round.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, interesting. It just depends who won the first one, really.
Yeah.
If Sterling won that first one, because Sterling definitely won 2 rounds, no matter what you say. So, very interesting. Regardless, someone's going to say someone got robbed.
Yeah, there'll be more rob chat, for sure.
Or rob chat. How anyone can say that last fight was a robbery?
One thing you know is that dribblers will call a completely unjustified robbery. They love it.
That's what gets them out of bed in the morning, bro.
Were you just looking at me for headphone rubbing?
Oh, no. Yes.
I saw you out of the corner. I was like, fuck, was I rubbing it then? I didn't think I was.
I was looking at you, Tom.
Okay.
I'm just, trying to keep you accountable.
Mate, just say it rather than look at
Here
me.
we go. 2
Well, now that I've said it, I feel like you should know.
Well, I haven't been touching it. I think I've been good.
You've been
got the
good,
stats here.
but until you got sloppy.
Significant strikes, 43, 41, takedown, 2. Takedown attempted, 22-0.
Looking at that, you'd probably say Sterling won.
Yeah.
but it's
So
round by
he
round.
diffused 20 takedowns.
It's a massive.
That's a lot.
He
Oh,
was,
no, so-
but he was
yeah.
throwing them out like it was going out of fashion, Sterling.
Volks does a similar thing where
I like that saying.
Yeah, it's a good saying.
It's a great saying.
I actually just came up with it. Oh, the last things the Tigers need. Dane Laurie just tested positive for COVID at the stadium. Oh, here we go.
Oh!
Wow.
Split decision.
Wow.
Sterling.
You know what? Fair play to him.
Fair play.
No one gave him a shot.
Fair play.
Yarn
Stand
is
up and let him put the
filthy.
belt on you, though, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Otherwise, you're going to get put in Dana's pocket.
Oh, wow. Is he not American? I thought he was American.
So he was American as well. What's that, Jamaican?
Is that, yeah, Jamaican. Wow, congratulations, man.
Damn, he's getting booed.
He's getting booed.
I don't know how you get... Dude, and his opponent was Russian.
I was just about to say that.
I don't mind embracing it.
Nah, I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I didn't like him before that.
If you're going to embrace it, just get into it.
Yeah.
Just
Get
get into
into it.
work. Who cares?
Just
Fuck it.
rip him,
They're going to
son.
hate you anyway.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what Mayweather did. He got filthy rich.
Oh.
Okay.
Acting role.
Next
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, now you're losing me.
Yeah.
Someone said in the
Oh,
comments.
TJ's
Oh, TJ.
Mate, you were juicing, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, but I'm cool with it.
I'm not.
No, not cool with the juicing, but like you're back now.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know. I just, as an athlete, like juicing and like he was having a crack at Cody Garbrandt, like spraying him constantly, and then the whole time you were.
He seems like he's a fuckwit of a person.
That's what I can't get on board
Yeah.
with.
He
Okay.
definitely doesn't seem like a good dude. The
Yeah.
way he like Lance Armstrong people, like he was such a prick about
Yeah.
everyone else.
Look, I'm not saying he shouldn't be in MMA.
No.
But I went from a big fan of TJ to I'm not a fan of him anymore.
Yeah.
These guys, these fighters would do so much more for their marketability if they could speak English. Not that that means they should, but
It certainly helps. It certainly helps.
Khabib went to a mega star when he started speaking good English.
yeah. Cuz you didn't win second round.
No, you didn't. Wants a rematch.
Yeah, bro. I think he wants a rematch.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't win that second round, bro.
4 rounds he reckons he won.
Yeah, look, I'm a big Yarn fan, but yeah, I don't think that's. I don't know how you could possibly think you won that second round. Like, you were dominated for 3.5 minutes.
You were literally on the canvas the whole time.
I understand the first one. Like, it was a razor close fight, so obviously he's going to think he won. But, like, that second round, like, maybe he's just not thinking properly. They'd just get in a fight.
Well, he's just gone 25 minutes.
Yeah, with the best of them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, 25 minutes is such a long fucking time.
Bro, 5 minutes
Imagine if
straight.
someone said, oi, bro, let's go out the front and punch on for
Like
25 minutes.
Punch-ons usually last 20 seconds.
20,
Literally.
if. Fucking 10 seconds sometimes, you know what I mean? 25 minutes is an insane amount of time.
To be fully, like, at that level too, like, no one's having a break, someone's trying to punch your head off, like, oh my God.
It's a lot.
It's almost too much.
It's too much. But I love it.
Yeah.
Fucking what's boxing? 36.
Yep. What's crazy to me is the 5 minutes, you know, like 3 minutes is
100%.
5 minutes straight.
5 minutes is a long time,
Oh, my
mate.
God.
Long time.
Holy. And like 5 minutes in the third round. Imagine like going for 5 minutes after you've already gone for 10. Here he is,
baby.
Please, bro. Please
deuce.
do not get beaten. Oh, my God. I'll be devo. Honestly, it'll ruin my day if he gets beaten.
Yeah, it'll be really scarred. Go together. Just Zombies in trouble. Zombies in big trouble. Huge trouble. Oh, bro, we all go home happy, dog. We all go home really happy if that happens.
Hey, Dana.
50 G's, baby.
Dana, $1,200, baby. That's all Daddy's getting. No 50 G's here, bro.
I might have a little bit more on it. I'll tell you why.
Responsibly.
Yeah, but just a little bit more because he told us he would win by submission in the second round.
Willie Burns out here throwing shade at Kempy. We can see you on there. He's vaping over there. Little cheeky fucker. That's all right. Get in know that. Let him see ya. There you go. Look
Speaking
at
of juicing, did you see boys see Maloney failed an A sample in France?
Listen. Yeah, I'd assume
well,
it's...
give a shit.
Yeah, I'd assume... Yeah, he's not even playing fucking Catalans anymore. He's playing like...
Oh, Kerry.
Dude, who the fuck is testing him?
Why are they getting tested?
He shouldn't have to be tested.
Mate.
He should not even have to be tested.
No way. That's ridiculous.
Maloney
tested
hot.
positive for
something.
Apparently it was recreational. Dave told us. Yeah.
He's playing like second division, like he's retired. What? He's just fucking around.
Why is he getting tested?
He's playing fucking footy and they're testing him.
Then he got done for recreational.
Apparently.
You
shouldn't be getting tested for recreational if you're playing in the fucking footy league. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Punters, dribblers. We've also got the F1 starting, so we'll keep an eye on that. But obviously it's Volkanovski and all else second.
Well, obviously, Tom. I think that goes without saying, don't you, mate?
Yes.
This was the craziest shit I've ever seen. When Volks got out of that choke,
it was hectic.
It really doesn't get much crazier than that. Look at that. Oh, my God.
That's what he was saying. When he was saying the lights were dimming and then they just came back on when we had a personal chat with him.
Well, because we're good friends now.
When you were just chatting to him.
When we were just having a close personal chat. And that was when I shook his hand.
I don't know if you've heard about that, but Tom sort of shook his hand middle of a conversation.
Did he?
Yeah. Like.
Interesting.
You know.
That's what mates do, I guess.
To a champion.
Do you reckon, like, what's weird is that the more you become mates with someone, the less you shake their hand?
You start hugging them and kissing them instead.
Yeah, we hug and kiss.
Grope. Smooch. You know? All the good stuff.
Dry hump.
Dry hump. Oh, I love a hump.
What about dry humping?
Boom.
Like, who came up with that term, like dry? Like,
Well,
is
yeah, I mean,
other
it's-
humping all wet? Like, do you get?
Well, it's not a
piss
wet
yourself?
hump. That's the difference.
You like piss yourself? Is like a wet hump when you piss yourself, or
Well, I don't know if that's the discerning sort of character trait that's the difference.
like kind of like how boobs feel like a bag of sand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wet humping is like when you pour water on your pants and then hump or something.
damn, dude, you're really going for it.
What?
It's not incorrect. It's not incorrect what you're saying.
Okay.
So are you saying that it's when you piss yourself? Is that what I'm being led to believe here?
Well, I don't know what a dry hump, like what is a wet hump?
Well,
I'm trying to be educated.
yeah,
as well.
how's this for branding, Kempy? Look at that. Bro, getting all them bloke cans in
Thanks,
there, man.
bro. Thank you.
Check that, dude.
It's hectic.
Check that. Look at that, dude.
not a bad drop, mate.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate
Yeah, dude,
that.
you make a nice beer. Bloke, is it called? Bloke?
Bloke? Lager, is it?
It's a lager.
Right.
Smooth, crisp, easy drinking.
Yeah, dude.
Get down your local.
Get any logo. We got any stores want to shout out?
Just went into fucking that.
Are you doing a spotlight? You got a spotlight for us?
No, we've got a few spotlights.
We got it from the Liquor Emporium,
Caxton Hotel, Liquor Emporium.
just around the corner.
We're at All Black Sheep Wadlows in Brizzy.
Yep.
Uh,
You're at the South Dubbo
Proserpine.
Tavern in Dubbo.
South, yeah, we're also Proserpine.
Proserpine Celebrations, is
Yeah.
it? Or
We're at the Locker Room Hotel near the stadium, ANZ.
You're at Caxton.
We're at the Caco, said that. We're in plenty of places.
you're in the Rose Bay Bottle down in Pluma Road. I've seen it there. I don't know if that's what it's called, but
There
I
you
know
go.
it's.
And you know what? We're this year we're going to go to a whole new level.
Yeah?
This year we're actually going to get it in places and not sell out all the time. And you'll be like, shit, I can't find it. Because a lot of people are always like, bro, I go to the places and it's sold out and I can't find it. So we're going to sort that shit out.
Yeah, there are worse problems to have,
But it is annoying.
but it is annoying.
It is very annoying for the customer. And I'm all about the customer. I'm
Well,
a
look, it's like
customer first kind
us
of guy.
when we put merch on and then it just sells out. Or the website crashes, bro. We say it sells out.
The Volk. Yeah, baby.
Just please be levels above and bash him.
Yeah.
Please.
Bash
let that
him.
happen.
Round two sub. Round two sub.
Round 2 sub. Yeah, baby. Give me that round 2 sub.
What's he? Oh, okay. That's fair. Respect. Zombie coming out to Zombie by the Cranberries.
Great skin. Very smooth.
Great skin.
Wonder what his skincare routine is.
He's got to have one, doesn't he?
Has to.
There's no way he's not getting that without a routine.
Well, I tell you what, he doesn't have psoriasis, and I can tell. I can spot that from a mile off.
Maybe he's born with it, but maybe it's Maybelline.
Fair point. It's a fair point.
You know.
What about how they have to go to the army for 2 years?
Yeah, he had to go off for 2 years, eh?
What
They-
about there was 2 Korean golfers whose name escaped me. And
Siwoo Kim and maybe not Hideki, he's Japanese. Siwoo Kim and Sung Jae-im, yeah, it might have been. I apologize if I got both of them wrong.
if you win an Olympic medal, you got an exemption. So they went and played the Olympic course like over and over again, trying to sharpen their games, and they didn't get medals.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
That's tough.
it's tough.
Just intense that you have to.
But you
do
know
those
what, though?
routines.
It is intense. But if you ever found yourself in a Russia-type situation, you would feel much more confident in your populace than you would here.
Yeah, but any developed nation, it's drones and shit, bro.
Yeah, but they're still using dudes.
That's Ukraine.
And what
though,
about if
there.
you're getting attacked more than anything?
Yeah.
Like if you're getting attacked, the confidence or lack thereof of like your people. It's not to say that people wouldn't be like, yeah, I'll fucking get in there and do it or fight, but like to know that they've been training for 2 years, it's like, oh, they're going to have a head start, aren't they?
Can you pick when you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, with them, can you?
Yeah.
You just have to do it.
You just have to do it. And I think before a certain age. Like a lot of...
Yeah, they wouldn't want old blokes, would they?
do when you're like 80 and you're dead anyway. Do when you're 95.
Do the girls have to do anything?
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's
a Tommy Turbs or a D or Dave. Where's Dave gone? He's gone to punch cones outside hasn't he?
I saw him actually racing one up.
On the street. Do the women in South Korea have to do a mandatory 2-year military service?
Man, I tell you what, that fatty image
Fatty Vorton glory hole.
is much larger than I ever suspected it would be.
Yeah, so
It's
listen,
enormous.
to the punters and dribblers, obviously you can't see the entire studio yet.
It's not ready.
But the Fatty Vorton glory hole, obviously here, one of them was probably the smartest purchase we ever made.
It's memorabilia to a T, like
Yeah.
the tippity top of memorabilia.
Look, did we pay overs? Maybe.
I don't know, dude. Did we?
Did we?
I'm good, thank you, Dave. Thank you for
Imagine
offering.
the weekend the bloke had that gave you that. Imagine what he did with that.
Well, he worked for a pub, so I think he was selling it on behalf of the pub. And it was, did you help me get it? I think Will, shout out to Will, who's next to us off camera, but you saw him back there vaping. He helped us bring that big old bitch. It was sitting out the front of my house for a year and a bit. And Steph was like, what the fuck is this doing here? I'm like, it's a Fatty Vorton glory hole and it'll be here for as long as it needs.
You should have just brought it into my studio until you could bring it here.
Well, dude, we should, but I also didn't want to, like, impose.
We sort of, like, tried to fill you out about it.
Yeah, you didn't seem super keen.
No, you weren't like 100%.
No,
but I'm pretty cruisy. I would have just been like, oh, there
I
it
know,
is.
but I would have felt like you're already so generous, and now it's like, oi, by the way, can we leave a 12-foot fucking
Glory
Fatty
hole.
Vorton glory hole in the middle of the studio?
As if you came in one day and I could just put my cock there.
Well, exactly. We'd come in and it'd be flopping out Fatty's mouth.
I feel like that glory hole would really hurt when it comes to relativity.
Well, yeah, that's certainly
It's very big glory hole.
Well, we built it for Tommy Turbo.
Probably it's actually a little.
It's actually a little small for Tommy. Yeah, he's got to really.
You offered it to him and he's like, "Oh, that doesn't fit."
Doesn't fit.
Yeah, he goes cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
Here we go. Volk coming out
Come
to
on, bro.
Land Down Under. Again, shout out to Kayo off the back of that very classy chat about the size of Tommy Turbo's penis. Shout out to Kayo.
Shout out to Kayo. Like even the colours, I think they've done really well.
Yeah, and the name. The name, like it's just a word that's now invented.
Yep,
Kayo now exists as a word.
Kayo Sports, but it also like KO to KO someone, even though you don't think about that.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't think of that.
To knockout, it's like knockout sport. We're
Knockout sport. We're knocking sport out.
We're knocking sport out of the park.
Yeah. We're knocking sport out. KO. I love it.
And we'll knock you out if you don't.
There he is. There's my boy. That's our mate.
I'm loving the
That's him.
bold version of Volkanovski. That's
Bold
my
Volk.
Bold Volk's my favourite Volk.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I've got a big melon and I don't care.
He came out and ripped his shirt out. When he ripped his shirt open at the presser.
What about the bold guy next to him? Jeez, he's a serious bloke.
Damn, that's a beard and a half, isn't it? Oh, there's Mrs. Volk.
Absolute legend. Man, I remember when I first met Volk, he had a second job as like a concreter or something. He had no money. I think he was living like with his missus' parents, couldn't afford pretty much anything. And like, so it wasn't a choice. It wasn't like just a smart decision. Man, I swear to God,
That's incredible.
If I have kids, I want to live with my parents because I'd just be like, oh, yeah, I need some help. I always feel like it's almost crazy not to because villages used to raise kids. And now we're so isolated from
Our families
like,
and
what would
stuff.
you do without your parents nearby?
Mate, they're like essential. And I've got friends who don't have family around them with kids and stuff. And it's just way harder. But it's also, it's very nice to be around your family. I think when you maybe are just like a teenager or a 20-year-old or whatever, and it's like you're just out and about and you're living your life and you're doing your own thing. But there is a point where like, your parents start getting older and shit as well, where you're like, you do realize that there's just the value of like hanging out and spending time together and seeing them with the babies and all that sort of shit.
Like
plus they babysit.
If I was super rich,
For free.
if I was like super, super rich, I would definitely buy a house next to me that my parents could come and stay at as long as they wanted.
My mum would come over unannounced all the time, and it'd be like whenever she knows I had a big night,
Oh.
she calls me multiple times the next day.
Nah, do not disturb is
Why?
straight on.
Just to fucking
Just
piss you
because
off.
she's like, she just wants to see if I'm hungover or what I'm doing. She's like, big night, was it? And I'm like, nah.
Oh.
Like after Thursday night, Wednesday night, I lost my voice because we just were screaming with dribblers like the whole fucking night. So my voice already goes relatively quick, but it was gone on Friday. And she kept trying to call me. She called me. I was asleep in here and in the studio after we got back. And then she called me and I was like, missed call. I sent a message. I'm like, Mum, sorry, in a meeting. I'll call you back.
A meeting with some sleep.
And then I got back to the late in the afternoon. She's like, you were asleep in the office, man. I was like, well, technically.
Mate.
Technically, I was asleep. But
Yeah,
the Masters
whack your Kayo Mini on and then
Masters
fucking
was
off you
on,
go.
so I was doing some work. But yeah, if she lived right next door to me, dude, she'd be like, I can hear music and it's midnight. What's he doing?
So she's like almost an old school troll, like as in loves to troll you.
Yeah, big time. Willie B can speak to that.
I'd be locking the doors, putting my phone on Do Not Disturb if I was hungover.
Yeah, I know.
My phone's always on Do Not Disturb.
Is it? See, I like to be able to see that I've missed it or choose to answer it or not. Whereas in Do Not Disturb, you don't even get disturbed.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's his point.
Yeah, I know. I like to be contactable.
Because then other people are dictating what I'm thinking.
Well, not thinking. They're not putting thoughts in your brain.
Yeah, they are. They ring me, boom, their thoughts. There's a thought in my head.
Oh, okay. So you just want to be able to completely be the master of your own thoughts.
I'm the master of my own world.
Okay.
I get that.
No, I can understand it.
I get that.
All right, Bruce getting
so
into his
basically
work
you just
here.
lay in a dark room where there's no stimuli whatsoever.
Yep. And then I'm pretty much meditating 24/7.
Someone says everybody loves Raymond vibes from Tom. I'm assuming that's like his mum who would always come around in that show.
Right.
She actually just passed away. Shout out to Everybody Loves Raymond's mum.
It's crazy. Yeah, so back to Volks, the great Volks. His journey has been incredible. As basically concreting or working on the side, trying to make ends meet. He's always like, I couldn't get signed, but I was winning all these fights. The UFC wouldn't sign me. And then, boom, look at him now. Champion of the damn world. Champion of the world.
Love that shit.
Love it.
Crazy.
Pumped. Let's go, baby.
Roosters up 10-4. The race has started. Sainz off the track in lap 3.
Devo. That's annoying for my bet.
Devo, this guy's saying I'm the older brother, the less favourite brother in Everybody Loves Raymond. That really deep voice guy. Raymond. He's like that fucking giant ogre.
Yeah, the ogre. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Fuck, come on, Volks.
That's a
Come
ranking.
on, bro.
I didn't like Everybody Loves
No,
Raymond.
I didn't like
Yeah.
it. It wasn't a show for me.
You know what?
Everybody Loves Raymond.
I didn't like any of those type of shows.
Any sitcoms?
Any sitcoms. The only
Do you
one
like
that
Seinfeld?
I was going to say, the only one that I could, was solid was Seinfeld. That's it. Any other one, not interested.
Everybody Loves Raymond used to come on after a show, and I can't remember what it was, but I'd sit there and cop it, and I never once enjoyed it.
Really? Why'd you cop it then?
Don't know.
Just like,
Don't know.
nothing else on.
Don't know. Nothing else on.
Come on.
Wing
Come on,
dang,
Volks.
baby.
The great Volkanovski. It's funny, even at the start of his career, he was called Alexander the Hulk, Volkanovski, and he would he'd talk to me like, should I change it? Like, I don't know, like the Hulk is, should I change it to the Great? And I was like, man, I think you should change it to the Great. Whereas like the Hulk is a bit.
So are you telling us that you came up with his nickname?
No, I just remember
Is that
discussing
what
him going through that.
So you fly private and
No.
respectfully.
Respectful, obviously.
But do you think that if you told him to stay with the Hulk,
I think it would have
stayed?
stayed. I think it would have stayed. Yeah. I didn't come up with it, but I convinced
You feel like you probably kind of did
him.
though.
Yeah.
Here we go. Main event about to go underway.
Like Alexander the Great is great.
It is good.
Would you be Den in the B camp?
I mean, I'd have to be because everyone would just fucking call me that. I wouldn't want to be, but I'd have to be.
All right.
It's
Here
not
we
a very
go.
aggressive
Punters and
No,
dribblers.
it's not that aggressive.
No.
We are underway here.
Come on.
And we are at 4 minutes and 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 4 minutes 50. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, bro. I'm so fucking nervous right now. Come on.
Team Zombie, shut
up,
up,
John Jones.
Yeah,
You fucking
fucking
loser.
He's the last person you want on your team. Well, as a bloke.
As a fighter, probably one of
Going to the war, you probably want him. But just don't get cocky, be smart, and you'll fucking tell him up, Volks. Oh, there it is, baby. Great left hook. Just finding their range. Volks, I'm glad he's being
working
patient.
each other out. Yeah. We've gone very silent here. We're all very nervous.
Shit.
They're exchanging.
Don't get in a fight.
They're
please.
exchanging punters
That's
and
what he
dribblers.
wants.
I feel like Volk comes out on top in a clash of heads.
Have to. Bigger head.
He is called a zombie, though, like, it's literally dead.
That's true. Didn't take that into account.
Ooh. Come on, Volks. Come on, bro.
Ooh. Feeling each other out. Absolute.
I'm just glad to see he's not being cocky. He's still,
Pacing himself, being smart. He doesn't seem like a dude, again, only met him for, 2 hours. But, like, he doesn't seem like he gets high on his own supply.
Nah.
He's never sipped his own fart.
No.
No, never. Never once.
Like he was saying, he doesn't really even look at his belt all that often. Sometimes he has to do that to remind himself that he's featherweight champ.
Come on, folks. The thing is like, Zombie you know, obviously his nickname is a zombie. He's going to be around all day, so that you have to pace yourself with him because it's like the Nate Diaz situation with Connor. You know, if you unload on him too early, he may just, you know, overpower you in the later rounds because you've gassed yourself because he's got a good chin. And Zombie has a pretty good chin. Not as good as Nate Diaz, though, which is one of the greatest chins of all time. Oh, great counter.
In the history of chins.
Literally. I mean, he's got a bit of damage from it, but...
Yeah.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch.
Just
a
pinch.
touch. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining from now.
That jab has been fantastic for Volks. He's already busted up his nose. That's great
he's
signs.
looking damaged.
And the good thing is if Volks like sticks to the game plan and is disciplined, it'll just get
accumulate.
Exactly, and he'll get further and further apart in the sense of like more openings will start opening up. The things that he's setting up for the later rounds, he'll land.
Oh! Volk with a couple of big shots.
But see what I mean? That was clean shots and it didn't wobble with him. So
Yeah.
you're not going to put him away early, most likely, unless it's a fucking clean.
That fucking punch Hamzat took was sickening.
Man, that jab is it'll be so annoying as a fighter because you're just getting punched in the nose constantly in the schnozzer. Oh, that leg kick as well. That's another thing that will slowly build up over time, make Zombie more stationary, easy to hit. I mean, what's good about Volkanovski against the Zombie is he's a better striker, he's a better wrestler, and he's got probably as good or...
Oh, and he's got him down. We have got 1 minute left in the round here, punters and dribblers, as of now.
It's a great round. Because he wins a stand-up, and then hopefully you can control him for the rest of the round and gas him a little bit. I think I might have said it off camera. Like the reason why I knew Vox good, obviously his technique in that is good. But if you're that small and you're playing front row in local league, even if it's local league, you've got to be so fucking naturally strong. It's crazy. And they were saying his training partners were saying that he literally feels like a heavyweight when he's on you. Sometimes he's that strong.
Fair income.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I felt when he was choking me. I just was like, this guy, he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just need a bloke to have his arm around your neck and get a taste of it. He's a fucking strong cunt.
We've tasted him.
We've tasted him. And I like what
Dropped him, did Volk.
Stay patient.
And he's kicked him.
Stay patient, Volk. Stay patient. Just keep kicking that leg. You'll win that way. Just
round two. Round two sub looking good.
That's a good round.
What a round.
That's a good round.
That's smart.
That's
it's classy.
A good round.
It's everything.
Charles Leclerc leading in the F1, Verstappen second, Hamilton third, and good luck with whoever's fourth, PER.
I love how, like, with F1, it's openly about who has the best money. It's just like whoever has the most money essentially wins the race.
Ricardo coming seventh.
They've put budget restraints and
shit. Oh, really?
Salary
capped them?
Yeah.
Well, that was a great first round for Mr. Volk.
We love that. Look at this. Boom.
Oh! Great shot. Great shot.
Felt that, bruh.
Boom.
Bang.
Oh, great counter. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Look at that. That's such good. Like, people don't understand how high quality of his striking is to be able to land these counter shots like that.
Yeah.
So quickly.
Yeah.
So quickly.
Not
That was
hit.
like slowed the fuck down. It was still pretty quick, you know?
They say that his punches are actually quicker than a snake can bite.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
That's not me saying it.
No, it's not.
They've tested it against real snakes, I think.
Just can't be complacent here. You got to stick to the game plan. Don't don't unload too soon.
But also choke him out in this round.
Choke him out this round is
obviously,
all we want.
Obviously.
It'd be great for everyone, especially us.
And Volk.
that would have hurt so much.
And Volk, but especially us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be stinging him. Look at the inside of his leg.
Yeah, she read.
Ooh.
Can you call it rugby league, please?
I know, it really annoys me.
That jab is just finding its mark every time.
Oh.
Good check. That would have stung so much.
But see, like, in that being a good check, how does that not fucking hurt you equally?
Well, it does. You get used to it, but he's slightly turning out his shin, so you're hitting the front of his shin rather than wrapping around
so
his calf.
Bone.
Oh, great! What a great check hook by Volks. I wouldn't mind a takedown attempt here or there, just to.
I know, I'd love one, Denner. I'd love a takedown and then maybe a rear naked.
We love a rear naked.
Stay patient, bro. Stay patient. Wow. And he's already moving a bit gingerly, the Korean Zombie.
Yeah.
Because his front leg is absolutely busted
Shoot up.
In saying that, look at the front of Volks' leg.
Calf,
bit
yeah.
red.
Oh.
Gee.
Oh!
Great shot by Korean Zombie there.
Oh! Fuck.
Jesus. He can take a bunch.
Oh, dude, he front kicked him to the Chinnigans.
Chinnigans.
Chinnigans, eh?
I mean, we've all heard about poor old Michael Finnegan, haven't we? He grew whiskers on his chin again. Up came the wind and blew them in again. Don't pretend like you haven't heard of that.
Oh, man, he's quick.
Oh!
Come on! Get on his back. Oh!
Now stay calm and collected. Don't go crazy.
Here we go. Get him down, baby.
Yeah.
Love that from Paul Felder. Great call.
What a take. Like, he's so strong.
I don't know if we've ever done a clock check on this round, but we're at 2 minutes and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes to go in the second round. Oh. There we go. This looks a really good position here to choke him out, hopefully.
If he can pull him away from that fence.
Just give him your back, bro.
Boy, Zombie, give him your back, dude.
You're going to lose anyway. Fuck.
Just give him your back, you dog.
Get the boys paid.
50 significant strikes compared to 19. Wow. Oh,
damn.
Great short elbow by Bob.
Oh, bruh.
Oh, that was fucking close.
Dude, Zombie is a zombie. They aren't lying.
He hides his rattledness really well. Like when he got knocked down before, it was almost like he didn't get rattled, but then his legs just gave way.
Yeah, he looked fine in the head and then just collapsed.
Oh, fuck, he's getting pieced up. He's still dangerous, though. That's the scary thing.
Oh.
Oh, what a takedown. That is wild. Did he just...
That was like a tackle. That was like a rugby league tackle.
Jeez, that's a great takedown. And he's got him a little bit away from the fence here, which is great. Oh. 3 of 6 takedowns. How good.
36 seconds. Oh.
Wowzers. He's still dangerous, so you cannot just go winging in.
No.
Because he could land
He can
this
still
one
hit you.
shot.
He's got heavy hands, I believe.
Well, I mean, yeah, when you call the Korean Zombie, obviously that is your go-to, is using your chin as almost a weapon like Nate
you're
Diaz
hard
does.
to put away.
Is that fucking Matt slippery or what? Keeps slipping. Oh, great jab. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, okay. Difficult to choke him out in the second round from here.
Look, we're up against it
We're
now.
up against it now.
We're up against
Oh, look,
it.
he can't even make it to the stool. Yeah. I thought you had to sit on the stool.
What's going on there? That's a bit weird. Wow, he looks rattled.
He doesn't look great, does he?
Oh, my God.
He does not
He's
look
been
great.
Busted up.
Leclerc still leading Verstappen. The guy whose name I couldn't pronounce before, PER, is in third. Hamilton and Russell, 4th and 5th. Noren, 6th. Ricardo, 7. Do your own research for anyone after that. Sergio Perez, thank you. Tommy Tobler in third. Charles Leclerc is a very handsome young car driver.
He is. Pretty quick as well.
People are calling for you to be the corner man for Volt, Kempy.
I mean, I'll do it if he wants.
Eddie, they want to know what you're ordering from KFC on the way home.
That's a great question. I'm usually a Zinger box man. Get the Zinger burger, then you get 3 wicked wings, large fries, and a potato and gravy.
Ooh, potato and gravy.
Yeah.
Round 3, we are at 4, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 440 now. Oh. Come on, Volk. Let's just finish this now, baby.
Oh, shit. Great head movement. Do you put the potato and gravy on the buns with a bit of chips?
Ooh.
I don't get buns. I just dip my chips in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this.
Try the bun.
Tell you what, there is no greater feeling than dipping potato into potato.
Potato into potato. Yeah.
Potato into purified potato.
It's good for the
Pureed, not purified. Forgive me.
With some gravy.
It'd be like taking a tomato, putting it in tomato sauce.
That's right. Which I've also done.
What's
Chicken
that like?
salt on chicken.
That as good as potato?
It's not as good. Potato on potato is unbelievable.
Oh, damn, dude.
Just doesn't want to fatigue.
Oh, the zombie's coming in, dude.
The concern is like, I don't want to...
Oh!
Jesus. Okay, wow. Oh, man. Now I'm nervous again.
Oh. Yep.
It's all right. We'll get it under control.
It'd be so annoying because he's so far ahead, but, again, zombie is so
Anything
close.
can happen.
Oh, okay. Is that the game over? Is that the women's game over? Women,
Yeah? Who won?
Roosters 16.
Damn it. Fucking Roosters. Who is the coach for New South Wales, Kempy, if Sowie was brought in as the assistant?
I'm not sure.
Here we go. Volk getting into a bit of work here.
Oh.
Did you hear that? That was funny.
What was that?
You could fully hear.
Beer going down.
Yeah. So Hudo's definitely helped Korean Zombie in this for sure. Like, be able to defend these takedowns. Damn, that jab is just popping him in the face.
Time check. We've got 2 minutes remaining now in round 3. 1 minute 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. 1 minute 50 remaining in round 3. Oh, baby.
Go Volk.
What you were sort of saying there, Kempy, as well about like, you know, accumulation and then opening up more opportunities. It's kind of also happening right now for Zomb, where there's a few more openings, it would seem, for him against Volkanovski. He's landing a bit more.
Yeah, I reckon he's just realised, like, he's got to risk it for the biscuit.
He does have to, doesn't he?
One of the great sayings in sport.
Yeah.
All time.
No one's ever got the biscuit without risking it.
Nope.
Biscuits taste better as well if you've risked it.
Well, biscuits take
Absolutely.
risking.
They take risking. Good biscuits. Quality
Go
biscuits.
try and buy some biscuits. I'll say, have you...
Any biscuit
like
worth its salt is worth risking.
That's right. Like an Arnott's cream, you need to risk it for that.
Arnott's cream. Not sure what that is off the top of my head. I would have preferred a Tim Tam.
You like Tim Tams, don't you, buddy?
Who the fuck doesn't?
But are they your go-to?
I'd say maybe your Premier cookie, choc chip cookie would be my go-to. But I'd say Tim Tam's equal.
Do you prefer dark or originals?
No, just originals, dude.
Korean Zombie having a bit of success in
Yeah,
this round.
he
Oh,
is.
great check hook there.
I still think Volk's won the round,
same.
but like Zombie's doing the damn thing.
He's doing more. Certainly doing more. He was getting fucking pumped in that second round, bro. And the first.
End of the first. Oh,
Jesus, that chin.
Still.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still...
Oh,
Go, son.
Oh, he looked like he was ready to go there. He was like,
Come on, get the finish, son. That's it. Come on.
Go.
Full mount.
Just give him some fucking vicious elbows.
Oh, fuck me.
He was in desperate trouble there. Fucking annoying timing.
Damn it. They better not do what they did with Ortega. If he can't
Get to the stool.
Or speak to the guy, end the fight. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should end the fight. Like, he has a puncher's chance, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
but he's getting fucking fed.
He's 36 years old. Like, you know, the chances of him winning are relatively small. Does he really need to go out for another 2 rounds and get absolutely flogged?
No.
Yeah,
Milk
I
arrowroot
agree.
worth the risk. I don't know about that.
I don't mind milk arrowroot.
I don't mind them. Are they worth risking it?
What's
Don't
that for?
Milk arrowroots. Would
I
you
don't
risk
know.
it
I
for a
don't-
milk arrowroot?
I don't think
know
I'd
what
risk
they
it for a milk arrowroot. You don't know what a milk arrowroot is?
I mean, I probably would if I saw it, but the
They're
name
like
doesn't
the
ring a
they're
bell.
like the sort of the
Football-shaped,
that's right.
bland biscuit.
Oh, just like that you have with tea or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
No, I mean, I'd risk it for that, for sure. All biscuits are equal.
Yeah, well.
No, they're not,
They're not all equal.
Denon.
Just like all units, mate. I don't like your, I guess, rhetoric that certain biscuits aren't equal.
Well, no, because all biscuits aren't equal. That's just a reality.
Would you stop this fight if you were his corner?
Look, I don't understand fighting enough to know, but it's like, you know, in terms of looking out for your guy, he's 36. Maybe the thought is he's never getting another title shot. Let him go out on his shield.
Possibly.
Yeah, Volks has just said to him, he probably just said to him, bro, like, you sure you want to do this?
I mean, again, do you want to say that, though, until the fucking fight's over? I don't know.
Yeah. Fingers crossed that. I want it to be a submission.
Well, I don't care anymore because it's not round 2.
I just more mean like the Korean Zombie's fucking
Yeah.
brain damage that he's getting right now. Because like Volks is fresh as a daisy.
Oh, he's fresh.
He's about to go out.
Oh, another leg kick.
That was like it looked like he was coming around for a left hook. Oh! Stopping
Yeah,
it.
good
There
stoppage.
we go.
Good stoppage.
Good
Volks
stoppage.
wins. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking oath. Fucking oath.
Too good. It's too good.
Is that 4th round?
Yeah.
Fourth round.
4th round. Did you have a Korean Zombie post already made in case he won it?
Nope.
Confidence.
Let's fucking go,
Let's
Volks.
go, Volk.
That's
And you
what
know
you
what?
call clinical.
Fuck you to all those dribblers who tried to say that me shaking his hand was going to lead to him losing. And if anything, I think it helped.
The Drake curse.
Probably helped
Yeah,
him win.
I think it helped him win. Look at this
Oh, look
fucking
at that.
this punch here. Bang! Oh,
Good
yeah.
stoppage.
That's a
That's a
good
great
stoppage.
Good
from Herb.
stoppage.
That's a great stoppage.
Great stoppage. Bang! And then I think he hits him with one more here, doesn't he?
Volk fucked him up.
Yeah, Volk fucked
That
him.
was very
That was as
one-sided.
clinical as it gets. That was a championship performance against someone who's just not. I mean, you could say that Korean Zombie didn't actually even deserve the fucking shot anyway.
Is he rated top 5 though, Zombie?
Bro, he
As
lost
in
to Ortega
rankings?
like an hour ago.
No, but wasn't he winning the fight against Ortega and then? Oh no.
No, Ortega fucked him up.
Was he winning the fight again? He got knocked out in like the last second.
Oh, that was against Yair Rodriguez when he did that flip up elbow. and
yeah,
fucked
that was
him up.
fucking wild.
That was wild.
But is he ranked top 5 though? Still, technically,
I don't know. Dave, check the rankings, please.
Let's say he's top 10. Let's say he's ranked top 10. It's pretty crazy for him to be that much better than the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Fucking hell.
There you go, baby.
Yeah. 5. There you go.
Okay.
Huh? Did you? You little
Yeah,
fucker.
baby.
Willie B had money on round 4.
Love that.
This is the best punter in the family as well.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt about that. Daddy's had a tough week. Responsibly.
You haven't been much better.
No.
In fact, I haven't been better.
No, you haven't. But responsible.
And respectful.
Respectful, responsible. Here we go. Rogan, Vol. Dude, we basically know Rogan.
He's ready to go. Look at him.
Thug.
Yes. Fucking oath.
Fucking oath.
Half expected him to shout us
I
out.
thought he was about to say us.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to shout us out.
I thought he was as well.
I thought he was about to say fucking Tom and Eddie.
Fucking oath. Oh, what a mad dog. What a fucking legend.
Dude.
He's so good, bro.
Ah, fucking oath.
That's definitely his manager in
What
the
a
leather jacket.
clinic. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's not his trainer.
It's definitely not his trainer. Bruh. Even making this poor bastard speak. Looks like he might have been surprised by a few things in this fight, Rogan. His
Punches to my
face is
face.
fucked up. Damn, dude, he got fucked
That's
up.
like straight after it's all going to swell up.
Oh, mate. He's going to balloon,
Bro, look what he did to him.
Holy fuck. That's a top 10 fighter in the world in his division.
He's 5.
So he's fifth in the
He's
He
fifth
got-
in the
and
world.
He got absolutely fucking pumped.
Yeah, that wall was.
He got
wild.
bashed.
The wall was
Yeah.
his fists.
He got bashed.
Last as well. No disrespect.
All respectfully, he's a warrior.
Clef
many
still
ti-
leading. Hamilton second.
How many title shots has he had?
That was just, second. Who's RUS, who's also Mercedes?
George Russell.
Russell
Russell
third.
Henley? George Russell?
Verstappen fourth. Alonso, is he fifth? Bottas. Fucking do your own research. And Ricardo 10. This translator zipped his jumper up the wrong way and it's wigging me out.
Imagine like translator that just didn't translate what they actually said.
You just said whatever you wanted.
The other guy just didn't know that it was getting translated wrong.
Yeah. No, he was having fun with that. He's got a reverse zipper
Dude,
on.
look at him. He is fucked. Or is he just crying? You feel sorry for that.
Or is he saying goodbye?
You might be saying goodbye. Damn. Incredible career. I think.
Oh,
he's
look, there's even bloody Izzy's coach. Was it?
Yeah, he does work with Izzy's
Yeah,
coach.
no, just like, it was just interesting because he's not his main coach. But he's there in the corner, which is cool. It's called Eugene. Oh,
Jesus.
dude. And he doesn't go down. How can you give Calvin Kattar a title shot? Like, that's the thing that I don't entirely get. Like,
It's well, even when as he punched him that second time, Volks went like that before the ref came in and took over his
did he?
thing. He goes like that because he's like, mate, turn it. Like if you watch it closely, he actually pulls his hand up before he. Oh, that's sad. The problem with this weight division is Max and Alex are so far above everyone else that it makes everyone else look like they're not that good. But they actually are. It's just Max is one of the GOATs and Volks is an absolute beast.
And they just pump everyone. Would he ever go up to light?
I think for like a McGregor fight he would,
yeah.
But McGregor would never come down. I actually think Max actually needs to get another win before he fights him again. I know a lot of people go, he won the second fight. I don't think he won the second fight. I thought it was a razor-close fight, and I thought Volks won it. But I actually think I want to see Max win another fight and then come back for the third trilogy. They don't need to rush it.
Max hasn't lost to anyone else. I mean, he's lost to Conor before, but he lost to Dustin at lightweight. But he hasn't lost to... Oh, we've had a crash. Hasn't lost to anyone else at featherweight, has he?
No. Not that I'm aware of. Not for a very long time. I just think that they don't need to rush this trilogy. Let Max fight someone else, get the win. Volks is going to have 3 to 4 months off anyway, and then make the trilogy in 6 months' time. That's what I think. Max waiting for him. I reckon get another win against a top tier opponent.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, who's crashed here, Tommy? Vettel or Stroll? Vettel of former world champion fame.
Vettel of not what he once was.
Not what he once was.
That's
safety cars are out, though. Fuck, those safety cars move as well, don't they?
Oh, they move, Tom.
They'd want to.
Oh, they'd want to move. And they do move.
Vettel? Sucked in. Suck eggs, Vettel. Well, shit, boys.
There you go. All is well in the world.
All makes sense. Hamzat got a bloody win. Sterling with the upset, I think you would say.
Yep.
And then our literal boy.
Our best mate.
Alexander, the great Volkanovski of Follow Us for Fuck's Sake fame, got the job done. Humped Korean Zombie into the core of the earth.
It was one of the great humpings all time.
Yep.
It was a pleasure to watch it with you two gentlemen. It really was.
Absolute pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. We must once again shout out our good friends at Kayo Sports for their support, without whom we wouldn't have become best friends with Volk, and we wouldn't have been able to sit down here and, take you guys through one of the great UFC cards in the history of the sport, I think. I don't know if that's over the top.
I don't think that's over the top, Tom. I think you've absolutely nailed it. It's always nice to spend a Sunday afternoon with friends and with punters and with dribblers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tobler, who went the big lift over there.
Shout out to Dio Dave. Shout out to Willie B for coming along, sitting almost stone cold silent the entire time. I feel like we should have given him a mic, but you know what? Next time. There's a mic for you.
And shout out to Denon.
Shout out to Denon, of course, the beak, the one and only. Just, felt like he'd roll in, shoes off on the couch. Didn't give a fuck. Did not give a fuck.
I was in Sunday mode.
Half surprised he did not wipe his ass on the couch or something, you know what I mean?
He may well have, Tom.
I think he left a shit in the toilet.
Wearing brown.
Yeah.
Some shit in there.
No, he didn't flush.
No, definitely didn't flush.
For that, mate.
Just all over the fucking toilet seat.
You did.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, that toilet seat doesn't sit up, so I think if there's piss on it, let's play on.
What is going on with that as well? Let the toilet seat sit up, surely.
Yeah, it's like...
Let it be free.
Yeah. A toilet seat should not fall down. But I'm actually trying to think about a way we can have, put some sort of clip that you wouldn't have to touch, but if you lift the seat up, it just, clicks in place.
You wouldn't want to touch the clip?
Well, I'm just saying if you can avoid it, you don't want to have to try and clip a toilet seat in, you know what I mean?
Might be hard to find.
Look, I'd be enlisting the services of someone else.
To find the clip?
Find the clip. Hey, the clip. Hard P, ladies and gentlemen. That's us, though. We'll be back Monday, potentially before then, but I think it's just Monday. Is it Sunday? Is today Sunday? So we're not going to be back before tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not coming back for tomorrow.
You're not coming back for tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
You're not coming back tonight?
Nah.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Tomorrow it is.
Sayonara. Tobler, get us off the internet.
Later.
Oh.